I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well for myself. I have a great positive following. I get people who support all my content. Why would I care that they do that? I'll be successful every single day that I want to. No, they're not affecting me at all. Someone just asked. Someone brought it up, so I respond. I don't have money to be filing lawsuits against every single person who restreams me or steals my content. It's too frivolous, it's too time-consuming, and it's too expensive. That's number one. I'll be successful every single day that I want to. Good news is I also don't care because I'm doing so well.
Happy Valentine's Day, detractors. We have a lot to talk about, don't we? Of course, the one day out of the week where I have to do far too much adulting and I don't have time to stream. Holy fuck. Haha, in your face. Everybody who said Kat was gone. No, there were definitely a lot of things over the last several months that indicated that maybe she was gone or maybe she wasn't, but whatever, but we have confirmation and a lot to go over. So let's start with good old DSP and all of his drunken fucking stupor. I don't know what else it could be. Decided to, he just can't let it go. He just can't let Wings go. Can't do it. So I found the entire Discord call, whatever the fuck it was, with Wings. So it is from some channel called Lummox, which I think is somebody who clips Wings or whatever, but I don't really care too much about that, although I appreciate them clipping the entire thing. I have not heard the entire thing. I've seen bits and pieces, and so we're going to watch, or listen more so, I should say, to the entire call. And then yesterday, of course, he had to do damage control. We're going to do that. We're going to go over all of that stuff. And then something about he got super butthurt about the banana song. Oh, we're going to do all of it. Just thanks for the 2. Did you bring cards and candy for everybody? I totally did. It's all here whenever you're ready.
Why are you guys so obsessed with Lummox? Quite honestly, I feel scared. Elated.
Oh, I didn't know there was some kind of a thing happening here. Again, big ups and appreciate everybody who did the video, but I'm not gonna.
Yo, what's up?
Damn, that's loud as fuck, boy. Hold up, I messed it. How do I get to my...
DSP doesn't actually get into the call for a few minutes, but there are a couple of places here where I want to freeze frame because he's just sitting in Wings' chat, and they were nice enough to put the messages
settings
on the screen, so.
Damn, boy.
Ten of them.
We're just gonna speed it up a little bit.
No, I'm ready to go. Why can't we found people yet?
8. I got one way. I got some nugget on.
I did say the age of consent should be.
Get ready for massive Phil cringe. Like I say, I haven't listened to the whole thing. I don't know if I want to hear the whole thing.
Okay.
Yo!
Really, you doing that shit, bud?
That's not me. That's the people in proximity chat. They're right next to you.
Beast mode, where the fuck you at, homie?
I was to be told there was pie and punch. Tell them we'll have punch and pie. We're not going to have punch and pie. More people will come if they think we have punch and pie. Here it is. I'm going to freeze frame on this part here. Yeah, I'm going to skip. I agree, Jenkins. I'm just going to skip into some of this, but I want to stay on this one here for a minute. Still just whining and crying about how you never unmuted my DSP Reacts account. I tried to talk to Wings about this game. This is in the middle of the fucking night. This is just, you still banned my account. You still blocked my account. What happened to he was done with this guy? What the fuck is going on?
As far as gold tonight, because I'm super surprised he's playing Heart Raiders. No, I made no motherfucking money tonight, Phil. I think we're about, nah, I'm lying. We're like $50 short.
Hey, Wings, I was wondering if you were going to cover, the Epstein news. I think I might have a shield.
So then, he sends a $50 super chat. Stop playing this. I know you hate it, and these guys have been trolling you the entire time. Your mods never unbanned my DSP Reacts account which I normally use to chat. They ban people way too much and it hurts you. This from the man who's like had 100,000 people banned on Kick and YouTube, and it's insane.
DSP game, stop playing this. I know you hate it. These guys have been trolling you the entire time. Your mods never unbanned my account, which is I normally use the chat. They ban people way too much and it hurts you. Oh, dude, thank you for the $50, dude. Appreciate it.
I love how he doesn't have a response. He's like, thanks for the 50, man. That's cool.
Thank you, Phil. Let me get something to drink. Thank you, DSP. Give me a second.
Trolley, thank you for the 5. I got a new little puppy for Valentine's. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Oh, what's her name? I must know. Oh, okay. I didn't know that like all that was gonna happen.
Is Wing still here? What are we doing?
I don't go in for any of that business. We're just gonna skip that.
Yeah, I think he's still. Wings, are we playing? What are we doing?
At some point, he gets into the call here.
Like, I don't know why people do that shit. Existed.
I literally think we're right here. Hello. There we go. Bianca. Oh, that's cute. I love it. Very cute name.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this should be it now.
It is the one, the only Dark Side Phil.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having my back there. Cause like I didn't think those guys would do that shit. Like that's why I went to get a drink with and left him on the mic.
No, I subscribe to you, and I randomly every once in a while.
His voice is so different too, by the way. I don't know if it is partially like in conjunction with drunk voice, but you hear it when he's streaming. His voice is so I don't want to say grainy because I have a very like I click like Predator too, so I have a grainy voice, but he's so soft and so sweet, and he like you can tell he's like giggly, and he's just like he talks it's like a completely different cadence. And again, I'm sure alcohol does have something to do with it, but he's so quiet and so soft because he just I think like he has to wear like this huge like suit of armor because when he's streaming, he's just like perpetually shit on. And we know that he thinks that he's better than Wings. It's almost like you can hear that like his guard is down. Again, whether that's because the inhibitions are lowered because of the booze. I'm not saying that it isn't that, but I think it's more than that.
I'll click on your stream if I see it live. And tonight I saw Arc Raider.
He's also probably trying to be quiet because mommy's sleeping, apparently.
I was like, what the hell? He's playing Arc Raiders? Like, he never plays Arc Raiders. So I clicked on it to see what you were doing. And
Happy Valentine's Day, Kazoo Kitty. Big ups. I appreciate you.
immediately these guys are like talking detractor memes to you. I don't know if you realized that.
I don't.
Did you even know what they were saying?
I did not. Is that otter shit? What is that?
No. So I know they were talking about like otter shit. I have no idea what that is. But they were doing that countdown stuff, like a 13 or 14, 13, 12, whatever the fuck that is, like a countdown stuff. And the second they did that, I was like, that's a detractor meme that this guy gets hit with all the time. And then I'm listening to what they're saying, and they're talking about otters. I'm like, this is not legit stuff. They're trying to bombard his stream with something that's going to get attention. And of course, they're not playing legit. Dude, they're just messing with you. You know, this is.
I mean, I didn't doubt. I don't have enough time in the game. I got like 6 hours in the game. Like I said, I don't know I know how to do the buttons and the rolls and everything, but I could give a shit less about like what the kit looks like and things like that. But like we were winning our gunfights, so I was like, okay, I guess they're playing good enough, right?
Yeah, to my knowledge, there's nothing in the game about otters at all. I've been playing it. Well, I played it over 20, 30 hours, like 2 months, and I don't even know what the hell they were talking about. Like they were guys.
Why does Phil care about Wings anyway? I don't think that Phil does care about Wings. This is attention. He's looking for attention. And for some reason, he just can't let it go with Wings. Narcissistic, toxic people like this, like Phil with this ego, they have a very hard time being walked away from, being dumped, being broken up with, being ghosted, things like that. They have a very hard time dealing with that. So I'm not entirely sure that this really has anything to do with Wings and more so the principle of I'm going to get your attention. See, it's all under the guise of I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to save you. I'm looking out for you. And I just feel like this is all just manipulative, narcissistic, just bullshit. JDX, big ups, honey. Appreciate
Getting
you.
you through it at a basic level, but I don't know what the hell was going on there. And I just had that really big suspect moment where they start doing the countdowns. I'm like, oh no. Like, I have a feeling this is
I think that this was the way that he could just try to, get back in. You don't dump me, I dump you. And again, I also just think that I just think he's looking for attention.
not going to go well.
I didn't catch that when they did it. Like, I guess I was too busy.
Yeah, and you will be, because you don't know what's going on. You're in a world you're not used to, a gaming world that you're not adjusted to.
And I was also
I'm not
trying to be, I
surprised.
was also trying to be funny while playing.
Right.
He got on here to tell Wings not to play Arc Raiders, I guess.
So, dude, how you doing, man? I mean, honest question. Like, how are you doing? Because I only see you from like a weird perspective of I don't watch your content all the time. And I interviewed you a couple months ago or a few months ago now.
Does he know, by the way, that this was all recorded? I assume he didn't at the time know that it was all recorded.
I hope you're doing well. Or like, genuinely, I mean that. Like,
I've gave up soda at this point, and I'm kind of down because like I've not seen the numbers on the scale to reflect me giving up soda. And like every time I talk about it in the chat, it sucks because everybody becomes a nutritionist and everybody tells you how to do something the best way to do it. You probably deal with the same thing in your chat. And that sucks because like I want to use the chat as like a Dear Diary, whereas like I just want you guys to listen and let me be I need y'all guys to be a therapist. I don't need nutritionists right now. And that sucks because that never works. That just makes me look like an asshole most of the times.
dude, I'm going to give you credit at least for trying to quit soda. If you have actually legitimately done that.
I've legitimately quit. Like I've got Crystal Light in my hand right now. Like that's what I want to get. It's like it's like Mio. It's like it just flavors water.
Oh, I know. I've had Crystal Light before. I used to drink the one that had the caffeine boost too. So I was having it as like a double supplement to replace sugar and energy drinks as well, or like soda. But good for you. That's the first step. That's the sugar. The sugar supply to your body that you definitely do not need, and you can, obviously, within a month you're losing weight just because you switched what you're drinking on a daily basis. So, well, good for you on that.
I was down 8 pounds, but like I don't know. Like it's
no, I know, dude. I know
it fluctuates on the scale. Like the problem is like when you're as big as I am, there could be like, and I don't want to sit there and make excuses, but like my what's that shit called? The diabetics have to. My insulin levels could be up, which I'm not a diabetic.
Scrappy, thanks for the 2. I appreciate you. John needs to hop on the call.
I'm not a diabetic at all, but my insulin levels could be up.
Yeah, but thanks for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate you. I like how he claimed that Wings called him. We will get to his, because of course this all came out, and then immediately he was like, "Oh fuck, I have to do damage control," and I haven't seen that. I haven't seen, any part of that. So
and just because my insulin levels up means I won't lose weight.
Yeah, you're gonna make initial changes. You're gonna see success right away, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna go again, then it's gonna stop. I get it. In my opinion,
why are we going right to his shit about weight or whatever? Movie sign, big up, Sonny. Thank you for 1 year being a member.
First thing you're doing is the right thing, but you know as well as I do, there's so much more that has to happen after the initial drink stoppage. And the thing is, for you, you're under so much stress all the time. And I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I see what your detractors say about you. And
well, it's not even, it's not even that. There's that thing that I talked about with you privately that's stressful.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, we're all through this. Like anyone on the internet who is a public face constantly has so much going on that people don't understand.
You don't ever feel like I always put it like this way. Like if I was to let's say our job was a regular job. Say we're doing like Excel spreadsheets, right? And to put it apples to apples, like every time I go to click on Excel spreadsheet.
Timmy Fiend, I appreciate the 2. Does DSP have any friends? No, hard no.
Box, I'm going to take my mouse and move it 5 feet to the right.
I think he thinks he has friends. He does not.
That's what it feels like to do this job with the level of scrutiny that me and you both get. There's a lot of people. We're not by ourselves in this, but it feels like there's always somebody trying to move the goalpost 5 feet every time you go somewhere. So you never can get ahead because of that.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter when you get to the level that we're both at, where you have so many people who are micromanaging every single thing you do. They're analyzing every single thing you say and how you do it, every mannerism that you move on camera, right? It doesn't matter if you improve, if you actually do or not. To them, it's just another thing for them to cover. It's just another thing for them to make content out of. If you're doing bad or good. And that's the thing. You could do bad, you could do good. They don't care. All they want to do is get another video, another little clip, another sound bite, another thing to post on Reddit, another thing to post on X.
Ooh, that Reddit live stream fails is still burning his biscuits. Big up, Panko.
That they can make money off of. And you get to the point where it doesn't matter anymore because you know that no matter what you do or say, they're going to say you did the wrong thing. So for me anyway, at the point I am in my, and I say career and everyone laughs at me, career,
we've
right?
been doing
Yeah,
this
it's
shit
a
almost
career.
20 years. Like, that's a career.
Right.
It's
But
one
to
thing if
them,
you're just
it's like,
starting out calling it a career, but like, nah, dog. Like, my face has got gray hairs.
I mean, I guess by that definition, I guess we can call people that have like done drugs for 20 years, I guess we can call them like a career drug addict, but that's pretty much, you know, where we are. Blue Oni, thanks for the 214 for Valentine's Day. Thank you. Almost as good as 220, which is the best number ever. Phil, makes me happy that I'm single today. I don't know about that, but
From this shit.
well, they laugh at us, right? And they say, oh, what you do is so
it doesn't matter today if we are single or if we're not. We can watch this and shit on Phil.
easy. Like, yeah, you try sitting in front of a public audience for 20 years. Well, for me, it's like around 18 years. You're around 19 years, actually, at this point. And say that you can survive it. And you can still be pertinent and have people who watch you every day who even
There's lots of other people that have been doing it this long and they're still pertinent, they're still relevant, and they didn't make an ass out of their self like you did, Phil, because they weren't like jerking it online and getting drunk online and shit like that.
give a shit. So many people have faded
I've taken shits for 20 years instead of career. Right, you're a career shitter.
into the background.
Actually, at that point, you'd have to say like lifelong shitter, even, you know? That's just nothing but dedication to your craft, is it not?
Right? But for us, we've been doing it so long, and no matter what we do,
Yeah, so what? Time doesn't equal anything other than time. Time does not equal success. Time does not equal happiness. Time equals time. That's all that is. I know plenty of people who have been doing jobs 10, 20, 30 years and they suck ass. They're not good at it. Have we not all had an experience with some kind of professional, a doctor, a lawyer, a shrink, a mechanic that's been doing something 10, 20, 30 years and they fuck up horrifically? And it's like, wow, you've been doing this how long? Shit, are they hiring here where in this building where you are? Because you suck. So I bet you I've already got one foot in the door.
people will be out there saying we're doing the wrong thing. It doesn't even matter. I've made this point. It doesn't matter if, like, we cured cancer, if we fought off an alien invasion, if we stopped a dimensional rift that was going to end Earth. It doesn't matter. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, you farted when you did it. Oh, well, yeah, I did, but, you know, I kind of did the right thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. You farted. So now we make a video on it. You know?
Yeah.
So
Wow. Okay, man.
you know, so that's the thing. It doesn't matter what we
No matter what I do, no one's going to like me and everyone's going to make fun of me.
say or do. These people will always make a buck saying we did the wrong thing. So who
Correct. So why do you care? And if you're really so concerned about what everybody thinks, you know, number one, you can turn off the computer and you can go and do something else. If you don't want to turn off the computer, you can at the very least turn off the camera.
cares? I don't care anymore.
Oh, you sound like you don't care for
I
sure.
really don't. All I care about is entertaining
That's why you're having this call in the middle of the night when you should either be having your midnight snack, sleeping, or fucking your wife. Right. Okay.
my own audience. The people who are there every day,
See,
who like who I am,
so
who
you're
like what I
there.
do.
I'm just burned out. Like,
Oh, I hear you.
I'm just burned out.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
know that, dude. Dude, you're playing Arc Raiders tonight. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I
Well,
know
it's
he hates
people,
this game.
because people are like, oh, you got to do new stuff. You got to do new stuff. And like, yeah, like what I like playing hasn't led to a lot of success, right? So like, it's like, all right, you want me to play Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is the biggest game there. Because I was making the point, like, Burnt Peanut doesn't do much more than I can do, right? Like, he just makes fun of people while playing Arc Raiders. I do the same thing on Red Sect. And I was trying to prove a point. Like, I could get on Arc Raiders and be just as entertaining as Burnt Peanut. And I think people are having like a bias against me because of that fact.
Right. I'm going to say something up front. You need to stop comparing yourself to people who are like ridiculously overblown successful, because that is your biggest problem. You'll look at guys like Burnt Peanut, or you reference other people who are streaming Battlefield and they're blowing up. Dude, you're not like them, and I'm not either. You understand? We're at a different level because of what's happened to us, because of the level of scrutiny, the level of harassment we've gotten, and we're lolcows. Not that we want to be, but we are. You cannot look at guys like them and be like, oh, well, they're better than.
There are people who, like Burnt Peanut or any of the like really, really big, huge streamer. There are plenty of people who don't like them too. A lot of people hate like Mr. Beast, or a lot of people hate Ninja, or the Paul brothers, or I don't know. I suppose people hate this Burnt Peanut individual here. There are people who hate Charlie. It doesn't matter like how big you are. I'm sure there are people who hate Markiplier, PewDiePie, all the people that Phil hates. And yeah, there's people who hate Phil and hate Wings. Fuck, I know there's people who hate me, and it's like, come on, that's just like the nature of the beast. And just because it's online, that doesn't mean anything. We could all be at a fucking office job somewhere, and there's just the whispers around the fucking water cooler. Like, it's no different. It's just bigger, I guess, because it's online. But there's still people who, yeah, there you go, Asmongold. Yeah, people fucking hate Asmongold, or whoever. It's like, oh, everyone hates us, and everybody, we're the black sheep, and blah blah blah. Like, I guess if that's where you want to sit. Is this the first time Phil called himself a lolcow? No, he did. It wasn't too long ago, but he did say something about he was a lolcow.
I could do what they do. It won't work. You could literally do exactly what Burnt Peanut or someone else does. No one will care. Okay? What we have to do is.
It isn't necessarily true. You can emulate more popular people, and you will maybe get some success. But the bottom line here is you just have to be good at it. You have to be good at something.
We have to find a way to appeal to an audience that actually cares about guys of our stature. And I think it's taken a long time, right? I've made tons of mistakes over the years, but I think I have done that. I've found an audience that likes who I am, what I do at the level that I do it, and I'm happy. And it took a long time for me to say that. Like, that's actually hard for me to say that. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's hard for you to say because you're not.
Happy because I'm not big. I'm not rich. But I'm happy doing what I do every day.
Yeah, but you could be rich, though, if you weren't such a fucking fool. Could be, because really, by all rights, you're supposed to be a multimillionaire. You've made somewhere, by my estimation, which I don't know every dollar you've ever made, but you've made somewhere between $2.2 and $2.6 million over the last 18 years off of YouTube, because you've never made less than $100,000 a year. And you've been doing it for 18 years, and plenty of years you made more than $100,000. That's bare minimum $1.8 million. I guesstimate somewhere between $2.2 and $2.6 million. You should be, by all rights, a multi-millionaire. And your YouTube check to YouTube check and kick check to kick check, you ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So you can be over here, oh, I'm not rich. But you said you're not poor either, so where are you?
A lot of people don't believe me when I say that. Maybe you don't even believe me when I say that. But I actually genuinely am happy with the content I put out.
But I can't settle for that, though.
Oh. He's not really happy he's accepted his fate. It's different. Right. Acceptance is not the same thing as happiness. We can accept plenty of things that we are not happy about.
It's not.
I think Phil has just gotten to a place where he knows that Phil knows his best days are behind him. I think it still baffles him I think it baffles even him how this still continues to work half as well as it fucking does.
It's not even about getting rich. Like, I got a wife that had thyroid cancer, and it could come back any day. So like, I have to save for the future. Like, there's gonna be.
No. Okay.
She's
I
gonna
understand
get
what you're
sick
saying,
again.
dude. I totally understand what you're saying, but I want you to understand something. When I say I'm happy, it doesn't mean that I'm happy and I'm poor.
Yeah.
It means I'm happy and I'm doing good too. Like, I'm in the best position of my life financially.
That's pretty fucking sad. Hobby Monster, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Big ups.
And things are going good. Even though my detractors say the opposite, which I'm sure they're all analyzing our talk right now.
Because they like put you on fucking live.
Oh, so he does know. Okay. He does know that this is on stream. Okie dokie. Doesn't matter. I don't care, but
Stream fails the other day because you had a $20 session with Call of Duty. It's like, it sucks, right? It sucks to make $20 after you play a game you hate for 3 hours. It's like, well, I just wasted my time doing this.
Yeah, but they're
then you need to sit down and think about what's really going on, and sit down and think about your priorities, and sit down and think about a lot of other things. YouTube is very and all the other stream at Twitch and Kick and everything, where it's a lot of it is based on like members and subs and donos and shit like that. Like some days you're gonna sit down and you're gonna make $300 fucking dollars. Some days you're gonna sit down and you're gonna make $30, and you're like, fuck. You know, you never know when folks are going to stop by. You never know when folks are going to feel generous and decide to support you. You never really know what's going to happen. So why are you, after all of this time, still continuing to put all of your eggs in this one basket? Sounds kind of dumb, doesn't it?
I made $20 playing Call of Duty. Actually, after I made $50 on a podcast, and
Hey, thanks for the two. Sending you hate from California. Okay, preach.
I made $20 after I quit Call of Duty, and then I made ad revenue on that, and then I made Kick revenue because I'm part of the Kick partner program. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
so 30 and 20 is 50, and then YouTube ad revenue. So we're at $50.42, and then you streamed on Kick, so you made $54.82. Big ups, man.
what they're saying is bullshit. I didn't make $20 on a stream. I haven't made $20 on a stream in like 10 years.
But
That's
they got
nonsense.
they got a little snippet of where you complained about it, and they just used it and utilized it.
Exactly. That's absolutely right, and that's what they always do. So I'm
So are you here to right all the wrongs of everything that's been taken out of context? Like, is this what we're doing?
happy and I'm doing good. I want you to understand that. Like, I'm doing well financially. I'm not rich, but I'm also certainly not poor. I'm at a good place, and things are getting better. They've been getting better for like 3-4 years in a row. And funny because people look at views, right? And I know you too, right? You look at your channel, you look at views, and you say, "Oh God, the views, the views." It's not about the views.
I just want the views to trend upward. Like I want to feel like I'm gaining somewhere.
I hear you.
Well, by all means, keep doing this. That'll work for you.
Because when everyone on YouTube looks at things like sub count and they look at view count and they look at that, honestly, someone actually sent me something a couple years ago, and it kind of changed my whole mindset. They sent me something that was like, how to make a great living if you have a business that has 1,000 happy customers. And I read it, I was like, this makes so much sense. It changed my mindset.
Yeah, but you actually need 1,000 happy customers. You don't. You have Iron Cuck, who isn't happy. He just likes to dick with you. You have Ryan, who's madly in love with you. You got people like Jade and Derek, wherever he is still floating around, and some other, fucking retards that throw you 10 and 20. How many legitimate fans do you have? I'm going to be generous and say you have 25 legitimate fans. You don't have 1,000. I would bet money you don't even have 100 legitimate fans who enjoy what you do unironically. Not to make fun of you, not to shit on you. They wake up and they're excited every day for your content. You 25, and I won't go one higher. And I actually think I'm being generous at that.
If you just have 1,000 people,
I'm not suggesting I have 1,000 either. I don't. However, you don't have 1,000, sir. Oh, Jax Raxer. Yeah, NDO, guitar player, all the fucking dents. Yeah, you round it all up. Sorry, it's not more than 24 people.
on this planet who like you and want to keep supporting you, that's way more important than having a ginormous, insane.
That's 22 much. No. He's got guitar player. He's got NDO. He's got Ryan. Iron Cuck has some weird fascination with him. Jade really likes him. Derek really liked him. Kirk really liked him. I'm trying to think of everybody and not name like all the sock accounts. Thomas the Dent Engine really liked him. Whoever the fuck, that is. 1 Minute Man, not around anymore, obviously, but really liked him. And there were some others, over the years, but like right now, I don't think I can actually count to 10. Oh, there, Alex from Phoenix. There's a couple other ones, but yeah, it's not 20 too many, but
Viral amount of people who join you for a few minutes a day and then leave, or won't even ever support you. They're just there to see because you're popular, right? And then they don't care and they leave. And a few years ago, someone sent me an article. Darkside Phil is the most well-supported guy on Twitch, and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I read the article, and it was like,
yeah, you made more than the titty streamers, man.
In scale of how many views and subs Phil has, he has people who support him more than the average person. And they showed like statistics, and I'm reading it. I'm like, it was wrong, but still, it was kind of.
Do his whales even like him? Ryan's in love with him. OIC, yeah, Ryan's in love with him. The only other whale that I know that Phil has currently right now is Iron Cuck. And no, I don't think Iron Cuck can stand him. But Iron Cuck is like a different beast completely. He's one of those people that I think Iron Chef Sakai likes the fact he knows Phil needs his money. He knows it. He knows Phil needs it, but he makes him beg for it, makes him work for it. And he knows Phil hates it. He knows Phil can't stand it. He's too fucking greedy to say no or don't do it.
Right. Like, yes, my people who watch me all the time and like my content support me more than the average viewer who will just join someone and be like, I'm just here to watch and I'm out of here. And that's really what we have to find. Guys like us who've been around for so long, we're never going to blow up. Dude, I'm telling you right now. I told you in the interview in October, I'm telling you again. We're not going to blow up for a good reason.
Yeah, that's true. Iron Chef Sakai, he's there also for his own kind of attention, but I don't think he really likes Phil. I think he likes the reactions he gets from Phil. It does something for him. I don't know.
There's no way we can blow up for good reason. Too many people.
Iron Cuck is a fucking weirdo. I suppose we're all weirdos in our own right, but yes, he is.
People think we're jerks, think we're assholes, think we're the scum of the earth. We have to find a way to appeal to a small crowd who actually like us for who we are and see through the bullshit and just make content we love.
But honey, nobody likes you for who you are. At your core, you're not a very nice person, just generally. You just don't strike me as a very nice person. Even this right now, what you're doing. You don't really want to necessarily talk to this guy. You think you're better than Wings. You're bored. You don't have anything else going on. The wife's asleep. She's already done with you. She's put her fucking little earplugs in just so she don't have to fucking hear you no more. You know, she don't want nothing to do with you. So that's done. Nobody else can fucking stand you. There's no fucking friends. I guess you've already probably jerked it for the night and you can't sleep. I don't know what's going on, but this is sad, man.
And that is how we're going to find success. And I think you can do it because I'm finding that now. I'm changing my methodology. I'm playing more indie games. I'm doing a variety of content. I know you can do it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say this publicly because everyone's listening to this. I know you can do it. It's just tough because you're going to have so much against you. You're going to have so many people saying you can't do it because, oh, look at all these failures that Jordy has had in the past. No, you can do it, dude. I know you can. I have confidence in you that you can do it. Like, I have just found the way to do it. But it's not going to be playing a game you know you hate, having these assholes join your party and dumping the N-word, you know, and that's not your fault. But man,
oh, they will use it against me hard. Even though there's entire videos on YouTube where it just spouts off that YouTube has movies hosted on their website that they'll ban you for. I don't know.
Right. That's right. And they're doing it on purpose. That was 100% when I saw you were playing that game. I was like, he needs to make some bucks tonight. And I get why he's doing it. And the second I heard these guys talking, I was like, oh no.
I don't like to mislead people at all.
Yeah, I heard that too. That supposedly she had like noise canceling, like headphones or earbuds or something, but yet he woke her up. I don't know. We're gonna go into his response that he did yesterday because this is the night before last. This is 2 nights ago, and then of course he had a response yesterday. So we're just shy of like halfway through this. No, we're not even halfway yet. We're almost halfway through this call here. And then we're going to go to the video of his response that he gave once all of this came out.
Like I have a lot of the low-count money still. I have a lot of it. And I have a lot of it invested. But like I invested
Then what you crying for? Like what you sitting here playing Arc Raiders for then? Like what are you mad about? Go back to lolcow then. I don't know. I'm not here to rip on you, Wings. I don't know enough about you to rip on you, and you're not nearly as interesting as Phil, so do your thing.
Everything into things like CDs and like Roth IRAs and things like that. And I can't touch it, right? I have my 6-month emergency fund, and I have what's in my checking account. And I try to balance my life around making a certain amount of money every month to make sure I can put money away for my retirement, emergency funds, and pay my bills, right? And still live like comfortably. So that's my goal. Like I tell people like, don't give me your last dollar. I'll figure me out. Right. But like, you're saying we can't blow up, and my goal is not to blow up. My goal is just to be sustainable, right? Like I'm not looking to be Burnt Peanut with 75,000 users making, $600,000 a month, right? Would it be nice? Yeah, anybody'd want that. But at the same time, there's a lot of responsibility when you got the fucking golden scepter that, you know, a lot of people don't understand either.
Why would Wings ever talk to this guy? That's actually a pretty good question. I don't know if Wings felt obligated because the dude dropped a $50 super chat or what.
Right? Because like Burt Peanut, anytime he
Good
says
question,
something wrong, it's going to be the end of his career. Like Dr. Disrespect is a bad example of that, but it's an example of that, right? Because he used to be the guy with the golden scepter.
Right. So here's the thing. I feel like you can succeed. I do. But it's not going to be sitting there all day playing Red Sec. And I know you love Red Sec. I know it's your favorite game right now because you hate Call of Duty. And to be honest, I agree with you. Battlefield 6 this year, dude, Battlefield 6 this year is much better than Call of Duty. I couldn't play Battlefield 6 because it's a team game. And I don't play team games, right? I don't. I play solo games. So I tried so hard to make Black Ops 7 be a good game. I bought equipment to fucking make the game work on my streams, and no one will watch it. No one will watch this game. Even though I played a stream, I suck at Call of Duty, and I had a positive kill death ratio every match of like 2.0, and no one would watch it. Everyone agrees Call of Duty sucks this year, and you're good at Battlefield. But I'm gonna tell you, my best advice to you right now: stop playing Red Sec on stream. You heard what I just said. Stop playing Red Sec on stream. Keep playing Red Sec in your personal life. I love it.
I personally don't like it. I tolerate it. Like I don't like first person. I don't like first person shooters at all. I don't like.
Why are we having this conversation publicly? I don't like this game. I don't like that game. Well, this game I'm playing, yeah, I don't really like it. Yeah, we can all tell. Like, why are either one of you doing this? This game didn't work for me, so I did this game. They're literally having like it's a live public fucking boardroom meeting about what makes them money and what doesn't.
Video games for the most part. There's certain video games I like, right? Right now I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 in my personal time because I kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, but it's what it is. I play Diablo 2 in my free time. I hate first person shooters. I've been playing for 30 years at a high level. I fucking detest them. Like they're the same shit over and over again. And once you get good at them, you just realize people are fucking you with the cheapest shit in the game. And it just irritates you. Like,
all right. So you do like certain kinds of video games?
Yeah,
it's two dudes who clearly don't like doing this anymore. Like obviously,
play Street Fighter.
RPGs.
You know when you play Street Fighter, and you know like
yeah, two guys who have women that are like dead ass sleep somewhere are sitting up in the middle of the night having this conversation, basically about how they fucking hate their jobs.
Like when somebody's cheesing the fuck out of you, or they're zoning you, or they're like getting a free throw out you, and like they're just using the cheesy character to beat you, and how it sucks ass, and you know it because you have so much experience that you know this person's beating you because they're being cheesy. That's the same thing happens in first-person shooters when you get good at them. You realize that you lost this because somebody's using the meta gun, or they got you at a right angle, or some shit like that. And it just irritates you. It doesn't even.
And boo-hoo, it's a fucking video game. What are we crabbing about, man? Like, someone used the meta. This is like two fucking boomers that like just can't get over the fact that they suck ass at their video games. I don't understand. Casey, holy fuck. Thank you for the $50 super chat. Oh, look, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Thank you, honey, so much. I appreciate you.
When you do well. Like
we're also going to I did see the video, and we're going to go over the Banana Song video. It's this first, then his reaction to this, and then the Banana Song. And then I think those are the only things I haven't covered, but I'll probably see if there's anything else that you guys want to watch, because he isn't going live today, so we can kind of fuck around and do whatever we want. I can't hang around too long, but it's still early.
The other day I was playing Red Sect, and I squad wiped a 4-man by myself with a scar. Didn't even flinch. No adrenaline enough, no dopamine hit, nothing. I don't even give a shit. I'm like, all right, fuck. At least
that's basically what we're waiting for, is at some point Kat wakes up and she says something I can't entirely make out.
It's over.
But I want to actually hear it for myself.
Like that's the feel.
Like I have my earbuds in, so I want to be able to try to hear what she actually says.
Feel of it.
Yeah, you'll lose all satisfaction, but
there is no
realize
satisfaction.
Exactly, the modern version is such a pale comparison to what used to be good that you don't even feel any kind of excitement or enjoyment when you win because it didn't mean anything. It's not like it used to be back in the day when it had
Snort Burnell uploaded the Street Fighter video. I assume you mean from last night.
Had skill involved, right?
Yeah, if there's stuff that you guys, there's a bunch of Kino out too. And I was trying to watch Kino last night and I kept falling asleep. I was wondering if they were going to talk about this at all. I don't know if they did or if they didn't.
So let me ask you this. You don't like modern first-person shooters. You said You like Baldur's Gate. You like Diablo 2. But it sounds to me like you're totally turned off from video games these days. Is that a correct
1000%.
statement, or do you think there's anything
1000%.
you would actually like to do?
Like Resident Evil 9's coming out. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about playing it. I'll buy it.
Resident Evil 9 looks so good. I'm so excited.
I don't give a flying fuck about playing it. I could care less if that game does well or not.
Wow, like that's so rude. That hurts me.
But it's going to be something.
I don't know. I was trying to stay up, and every time I kept like waking up in the night, I was trying to scroll through Kino to see if they had covered anything about this, because I was like, we can watch them shit on Phil today too, but I didn't see anything. They talked about a lot of folks. I think they save Phil, but I will look through and see. They probably haven't posted, but DS Pikachu might have it. So this is Damage Control, Banana Song. If you guys want to look at some Street Fighter 6, we'll go
Different. It's something that will attract people that might not click on the stream, and I'll play it strictly for donations.
Right.
Like that's just the life I live. Like I don't give a fuck about Resident Evil 9. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto 6. They could come out tomorrow, and I'll be like, all right, whatever.
So what do you want to do then? Honest question. I mean, I asked you this the other day, and you didn't answer me.
I gave you the answer earlier today. I don't know.
Wings has depression. He probably doesn't want to do very much. When you're suffering from depression, you typically sometimes don't even want to do things that you love doing, that you genuinely enjoy doing. So you certainly don't want to work, but a lot of people suffering from depression, even if it's just like seasonal depression or, whatever. Some people don't even like doing the things that they would typically like love and enjoy very much.
Oh, I'm just burned
They went until about 5 or 6 in the morning. Oh yeah, their show is like all night. It's crazy.
out. But the fact is, I'm not allowed to be burned out. So like, I just got to keep going.
Man, you are. I'm not exaggerating. And again, everyone's listening to this. I know they are. This is not a private conversation. You're in the same.
But like everybody gets burnt out. Why don't any of you have vacations scheduled and stuff like that? Like streaming Phil or whatever is like not my full-time job. But there are some times where I stream a lot, and then you'll find that like I just like drop off the fucking planet. And I won't stream for 5 days, 8 days, fucking 2 weeks, like, because I just don't care. I drop out of the Snortex. I don't really watch anything. I don't really keep up with anything. I take vacays from like my actual job. Like, why aren't you taking time to like reset? Like, streaming Phil is like, it's really funny and it's fun to shit on him, but sometimes he's just boring, or like I'm just not in the mood or whatever. And when I'm not in the mood, like I just don't show up. And that's how you need to take a break every once in a while. Why don't either one of you have scheduled downtime, especially when you're quote unquote like working for yourself or whatever? Like, why aren't you planning this out?
Same situation I was in. Like,
You are two guys who literally can make your own fucking schedule. Why don't you have time scheduled to not be working?
maybe, let me think.
Nobody is like meant to go at nonstop forever. I don't care what you do. Things that take hours and hours and hours of your time can get repetitive. They can get annoying.
7, 8 years ago, because I got to the point where I was making videos on games every single day, and I was pumping them out at such a rapid pace, like covering. I could beat a game in like 2 days, right? And everyone knew me as Mr. YouTube, the guy who could beat a game in 2 fucking days. So everyone would flock to DSP videos because he can beat the game so quick, and then we can, get a fast opinion on it.
I don't know that anybody flocked to your videos. I think the issue was more so you put out 15 fucking videos a day and spam the algorithm, and nobody could get the fuck away from you.
It killed me. Like, I just didn't care anymore about what I was doing. And then when I became a live streamer, it got different for me, because when I became a live streamer, there was no rush anymore. It was more about, hey, I'm with the audience. I'm talking with.
They don't make their own schedule. Their whales make their schedule, Toxie. Yeah, but if these two dudes were good at what they did, they would make the whales wait for them. It's called supply and demand. What if I just don't show up for a little while? If someone's a huge fan of like one of these dudes, and they really love like whatever Wings does or whatever Phil does or whatever, yeah, take a break. Make them wait. Make them miss it. Make them want it. These dudes need to learn how to think a little bit. Don't give somebody what they want all the time. Pull back. Make them wait. Make them want it.
The audience. I'm chatting, and while I'm
like, if we're trying to figure out, like, because what either one of these dudes want is just people fucking throwing money at them. So withhold, like flat out, just withhold. Then make them wait. That's what happens every time Phil goes the fuck away. He comes back and gets like fucking showered in a big fucking bunch of money. Like last July when he was mysteriously gone for a week and we still like really have no idea why. He came back that day and made like $500 fucking dollars. Yeah, so take a week off every once in a while, you stupid fucking dickhead.
Playing a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, which it stands out to me because that was one of the first games I ever live streamed, right?
There it is, right there. Jenkins, you can't be missed if you never fucking go away. Sorry, it's true. Especially with streaming. Nobody needs to be here 6 days a week. Nobody.
People started chatting with me about other stuff, and a lot of it was bullshit and had nothing to do with the game. But then people started
Even these, full-time dudes. Like Phil streams like 9 hours a day, like 6 days a week. That's fucking 54 hours. He's not there for all of it. He leaves the streams up for an hour before he even does anything. But he is still online like 8 to 9 hours a day, 6 days. Nobody needs to be streaming that much. I guarantee he could stream somewhere between like half and maybe 75% of that time and make exactly the fucking same.
talking with me about my experience with games and my experience with Zelda. And I was like, oh, I don't have to just talk anymore. I don't have to be stupid with, like say sexual comments or dumb swears all the time. I can just like,
Kino does it all the time and they make bank. Right. They take a vacay, they reset, they cool off, they relax a little bit, live their life, do whatever it is they do. And then they come back. And everyone is so excited to see them again that, yeah, they probably blow out the bank and make a fuck ton of money. And I think that's fucking awesome. When you're around, like, I'm not saying that like being around all the time. There are some people who are around all the time and still continue to get like really good support, and that's great for them. But I think for folks like Phil and Wings, like just, yeah, make them wait.
talk with people about games. And since then, it was like an epiphany for me. Hanging out with people on the stream while I play games has made it so much fresher and so much better for me that now, even though I'll admit, sometimes I feel like I'm burnt out if I'm playing a game too long that I don't like so much, just that social experience makes it better. All right. But at the same time that I say that, I understand that just playing games 24/7 becomes so draining, especially if you don't like video games or you don't
And
like the games that are coming
now
out.
add 250 pounds to your body weight where walking hurts. And all you have is to sit down and look at a screen all day. That's my life.
Yeah, I know. And dude, and you're stuck, and I get it because you say things like, oh, I did want to ask you one question.
But that's like a personal choice. Like you chose to, nobody tied you to a chair and force fed you. Like I can have sympathy and empathy for your like position and your situation, but nobody made you do this. Nobody made you like eat a bunch of fast food and not get a bunch of exercise and like eat food that is unhealthy, for you. You made that, decision. Digital Melanin, 1 year as a member, and I thank you for it very much. Nothing worse than listening to two lol cows reaffirm their shitty behavior that made them lol cows in the first place at 5 a.m. I just really want to get to the part where Kat walks in. I think it's closer to the end, obviously, but other than that, I don't really care. But I do kind of want to, for reviewing purposes, I do want to look at the whole thing, and then I promise we're going to get back to like clips of him and stuff like that. So zombies everywhere. Thank you for the 5. Happy, successful people who are married with a cat can't take vacations. Right. Although I was happy to hear that Wings said that he has his 6 months of like, savings, and he's got this and he's got that. He sounds like he's in a better position than Phil financially.
I mean, like people say, oh, go get a job. I want to go get a job. I do. Like, I'd love to be able to get up and be able to stand 8 hours a day and just go work and make money and not have to do this. I'd love.
But you don't love the idea enough to actually do something about it then. And I know that sounds harsh and mean and shitty, but like it's true. You don't love something enough that you will change to do it. And here's the thing, that's a very human thing. There are people who know that they should lose weight. There are people who know that they should quit drinking or quit smoking or quit doing drugs or quit overspending or, whatever it is. But they just don't love the idea of not doing it enough to quit. And that's very, very hard, especially when you're addicted to something. But like sitting here and crying about it on the internet, I don't know, not a good look.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Dude, you
This is what I
can't.
do.
There's no way you could do that. I understand
And
that.
that's the reason I'm trying to
totally
lose weight
understand
right now. It's like I want the weight to come off so I can go get a fucking job.
Wings is hoarding money, according to Phil. What about that rainy day fund?
For me, right now, everyone says go get a job. I'm like, well, you're
That's such a cope. Overweight people everywhere work. That's also very true.
rich because if I get a job, I'm gonna make way less than I'm
Disabled people can work. Elderly people can work. Overweight people can work. Sure.
making right now. You're an idiot. But I could walk out of my door right now and go apply for a ton of jobs, and I get them because
I doubt that. I highly doubt. I mean, I think that all depends on what he applied for. If it's like, making sandwiches at a sandwich shop, I don't know, maybe, but like something that pulls the money that he pulls doing this, yeah, no, no way.
I'm 175
Maybe like unpaid intern somewhere.
pounds. You can't do that, and I get that. All right, I totally get that.
Yes, divorce coin is at 0. Although, in all fairness, they could be divorced and still live together. I'm just saying.
And that's something that's a huge
Well,
added
there's also the other weight of like, and you have this too. No matter what job you get, if somebody notices you, you've lost that job the day that somebody notices you.
That's right. And these people will never let us get a normal job. If they can find out where we work, they're going to try to mess with us because that's another win for them. That's another video for them. That's another adrenaline or endorphin, another endorphin rush for them that they hurt someone on the internet that everyone hates, right? Yeah, I hear you, dude. I totally hear that.
I suppose it is maybe for some people. I don't do that. If I saw Phil out in the wild, like I wouldn't. I might take a picture and post it, like, oh, I saw this douchebag, like fucking like working like blah 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 somewhere, but I wouldn't like try to get him fired or anything. No.
All right. So here's the thing. You cannot get an in-person job. And I've heard you say stuff like, "Oh, I'll get an IRL job." And you say you do gig work. I bet you help your wife doing gig work. You don't do gig work yourself. You help your wife doing gig work. I get that.
No,
right? Is that
no,
true?
that's not true. Like, I do gig work, and sometimes we do it together. But like, I do it myself. Like, I'm physically capable
Living with a roommate that you can't stand under the pretense of happily married and being a cuck is far worse than divorce.
of driving a car and like getting in and out of a car. Like, because you're sitting down most of the job. Like, you literally like you go to Walmart and they put the groceries in the back seat and you just drive and put the groceries on the porch.
That's good to hear. I'm actually happy to hear that. You can at least do something.
And I do that. I do that more as just to be active because I hate this.
I doubt, dude, to be honest, I doubt that you could do it enough to make a ton of money, right?
It makes money, but it's not something you'd live off of. I would hate to live off of it. But like, the way I
researched it a little bit.
The way I do gig work
and stuff
is like I usually try to keep $5,000 floating. And if
Miss Rowe, thank you for the 2. Wings beat the surgery. DSP beat his helmet live. Thank you. I appreciate you. Try J, thanks for the $20 super chat. I need to have my own begging stream rattling a tin cup because I lost all my money in divorce coin. Don't joke like that. Oh, come on Valentine's Day? That's not okay. It's kind of funny, but see, because I'm fucked up. But no, don't joke like that. That's mean. Don't say that.
if I need to borrow money, like for example, like land tax,
I promise, if you are married or single or in a relationship or divorced or widowed or whatever your situation is, I guarantee it's better. It's better than Philipher's situation right now. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and this geriatric, balding fucking boomer is like fucking 2 rooms over, just yak, going on and on and on about this shit. Imagine waking up and being like, this is my life.
taxes came up just recently, right? I had car insurance and land taxes come up. That was like $3,600, right? I pulled it from my DoorDash fund, and now I'm going to pay myself back. So I start paying myself $300 a month back to that, and I also start dashing or whatever again till I get that $5,000 back. So instead of like borrowing it from a credit card or anything other place, that's the way I do it.
Right. That's smart. I'm actually happy to hear that you can do this stuff because you have to understand you say that on stream and you never elaborate, and your haters are crazy about, oh, he made it up, or, oh, that's just Kelly doing it or whatever. So that's good to get that out there. I'm glad to hear that you're actually getting out and doing other stuff than just streaming.
I meant divorce coin from buying in on his divorce. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry that everybody lost everything in divorce coin. But I'm glad that everything on the home front is at least okay. Zombies, thank you for the 2. I believe Phil loses the house before Kat leaves. And Kat ain't going nowhere, y'all. She can't pull that kind of money. You know what I mean? I think she'd have to move. I think she'd have to move somewhere like where it's much, much cheaper to live. And even then, listen, I don't think it's easy for necessarily anybody to like be able to support themselves and everything. She might just be a person who may not be able to live by herself. She might need roommates or something like that. And a lot of folks do. And I don't think that's anything to be, ashamed of. But I mean, he's got her pretty well isolated. I don't really know that she necessarily has a whole lot of friends, but I don't know her. I don't know her and I don't know her life or whatever. And she ain't going nowhere. It's money motivated. I'm not saying that she doesn't. I don't know how much she likes him, but that's my own personal bias. Not everybody knows when they're in an abusive relationship. I'm not saying he hits her or beats her or anything fucked up like that, but financial abuse, emotional abuse, being isolated and being gaslighted and being brainwashed and things like that. Some people are in situations like that and don't even realize that they are being taken advantage of or being managed. Phil is a manager, a manipulator, somebody who maneuvers and attempts to control and gaslights. We've seen it. We've seen it on the streams. He needs you to think a certain way and think a certain thing and go down this one path, and he'll maneuver you, manipulate you, manage you, and try to get you to go a certain way. And you can't tell me he's even doing it right now. He's even doing it right now with Wings. So you can't tell me that he doesn't do that with her. This is just kind of who this guy is.
And that you're capable of doing it, but
you also
that's
understand,
not
like,
sustainable.
My wife also has a master's degree. She has her own job as well.
Right. You have an additional income. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And thankfully, again, what all our detractors say, right, is always the worst possible nonsense. They have no idea what our real lives are like. Seriously, they have no fucking clue what our real lives are like, because if it was as bad as they said, we wouldn't be here, right? Like, we wouldn't be on this fucking planet. We wouldn't be able to.
Just because she's there doesn't mean they aren't divorced. And that's what I said. It could be a complete roommate situation. He doesn't want to cook and clean and bake and do laundry and all of that shit. And she either, doesn't want to or can't, make enough money to support herself. So they might not be married. Although I believe divorce is divorce public record? I thought it was. I mean, for me, the sad truth is I don't really care enough to look into it. I just think it's funny that she fucking like clowned on him and it like went like public.
Keep sustaining if it was as bad as they think. They're just nuts. We have significant others who love us, who help us, who support us, who take care of us. These people are the worst dregs of society who would never even understand what love means.
It sounds like he's done a very good job at isolating her. It sounds like, although it also really doesn't, from what I know about Kat, which is not a whole lot, and I can, admit that. It doesn't seem like she was very close with her, family. And didn't she come from like Michigan or something to go out there to Washington, with him? And, it just seems awfully funny that, both of these relationships that he's been in, these women ended up being very, very isolated from where they come from. That's interesting because narcissists love to isolate you. Because if Kat had good supportive people around her, they'd be telling her this guy's an asshole,
Seriously, that's why they're able to hate someone.
Like, hey, don't stay with this guy. He fucking sucks. Like, she could have like girlfriends that rally, like, no, like come like sleep on my couch. We'll figure out what to do. Just like get the fuck away from this guy, or maybe her family would be, in her ear or something like that. But
on the internet as much as they do, because if they had love in their lives, they would not get it. They would not even understand that. So I'm happy to hear that she's there for you, and it's not just you doing everything. That's awesome.
And since we're doing like that, like I don't feel like, another thing with the weight loss is like I don't feel like I treat Kelly good enough as a husband because I don't have no libido, right? So our romantic life could be so much more, but my body just doesn't make the chemicals needed for me to like push for that kind of stuff. So like it ends up, I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about this.
No,
you shouldn't be talking
you
about
shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Don't do that
publicly. That's for sure.
I
We can have a private conversation about that.
I just wish that I could be more than I am, right? Like I wish I had a more manly thing.
No, and dude, I get it, because every moment that I live, and the reason a lot of people make fun of me, They say, Phil, you're talking about working out. You're talking about getting healthy. What a joke. We don't believe you. And then they look at me on camera. It's like, oh, God, he's skinny. Yeah, of course I'm skinny. I'm not lying to you fucking idiots. I'm doing it for a reason because I want to live longer for my wife. You know, I'm older than her. Not so much older. I think it's about 8-year
How old
difference.
are you?
I'm 43. I'm about to be 44 in April.
Because like
And Kat is.
I'm about to turn
No, go
40.
ahead.
I'm about to turn 40, and I'm starting to like look at movie actors that didn't live much fat. Like Dawson from Dawson's Creek died at 48 just recently.
Right.
And he wasn't a 400-pound land monster. And I'm like, dog, do I have 8 years left? Is that what it is?
I don't mean to laugh, but I'm sorry. I heard 400-pound land monster. I'm sorry. I don't mean anything. I don't mean anything rude by it, but it caught me. It caught me and it got me. I'm sorry.
You know, it's like you start thinking about.
And rip to James Vanderbeek. I'll be 42 this year. So I'm looking at that 48 years old that James Vanderbeek was. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay.
That shit.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not a guarantee.
And you get to the point where I was feeling bad. I really was. I had pain in my joints. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm over 40. I got to start working out. And I did it not for me. I don't care about how I look. What do I give a shit? I want to be here
You might want to look good for your wife. You might want to try to still. Just because you're married doesn't mean you can all of a sudden become like super gross.
longer for my wife. I do. I want to be happy, healthy, taking care of her, and doing things that, I realized, why am I being so lazy when I can do this minor thing and be better for her? And I started doing it, and it became, a routine. And now I'm so happy because now we're both getting better together. And everyone makes fun of her for her weight. She's not fat anymore, but she does not want to come on camera because she doesn't want to give anyone any kind of
Well,
entertainment
they won't give her
factor.
credit anyway. Like Kelly gained some weight recently, but like Kelly lost a lot of weight. And like they still called her fat when she was like 140 pounds. I'm like, Kelly's an average weight woman now. Like she's the exact weight she's supposed to be. And you're still calling her fat. It's like, okay.
Right. And they always will. They don't care.
Right.
They're only there to hate on and destroy and tear down. They're not there to acknowledge anything. They won't acknowledge that I look better. They're just, oh, he's on Ozempic. No, I'm not. I've never had a drug like that in my body. I'm working out. But, to them, anything is a clip. Anything is a piece of content, right, to make money. So anyway.
So then turn off the internet, like the both of you then. You can, I mean, the way somebody looks is all relative. There are some women and some men that you might see and you might think, "Ugh," like Creature from the fucking Black Lagoon. Like, oh my God, nope. I'd never be caught dead fucking, waking up next to that. And somebody else might see the same man or woman and go, okay, hello, 9 out of 10. Wouldn't kick you out of bed for eating crackers. What are we doing? Like everything's all relative. Some people think chicks that weigh 140 pounds are fat as fuck. Some other guys would look at a chick that weighs, I don't know, 240 pounds and be like, baby, eat another Big Mac. I need more of you to love. Whatever the fuck the case may be. Everybody, and also, these are trolls on the internet who are just going to say something mean to say something mean. These fucking dudes could be married to women that are on the fucking cover of like Maxim magazine. And someone somewhere is going to go, oh, that bitch is fucking ugly. Looks like someone hit her in the face with a hot shovel. Like, come on, man.
Honest question.
This is like the way the world works, man.
Question for you while I got you here, because this is what, honestly, when I had you.
I'm hard to talk to.
Dude, you are very hard to talk to.
I cut the world. I'm very anti-people.
You understand why
Definitely doing the wrong thing if you're anti-people, dude.
I jumped on the chance when you said, oh, I'll call Phil. I'm like, oh my God, my wife is asleep next to me in the bed. Okay, seriously. But she sleeps with noise canceling stuff on because our neighbors are so fucking loud. Okay.
If he's not on Ozempic, he's on Coke. Now, if he was on Coke, he'd be fun to hang out with.
That's another story for another day. Okay. But I can like just do random stuff at night, not loud, but calm stuff. And he said, oh my God. He said, we can have a conversation. I'm going to have this conversation right now. Let me jump because I tried so hard to get you on my show. It's not about getting you on the show. It's about having a conversation with you. Okay. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I care about you. I'm going to be honest with you, Jordy. I care about you. I do. I see what you're going through. It's very similar to things that I've been through or am going through. And I know how painful it is. I know how stressful it is. And to me, to see you go through the same shit is like, man, I wish I could help him because I've been through that. And here we go. I've been through people trying to join my lobbies and be fucked up to me and say stuff on mic. And I've been through these things.
So is he in bed or in the studio? I can't imagine he was right there in bed next to her. I wouldn't think that.
All right. So anyway, I got you on a conversation here. All right.
Dude gets weed shits. Coke is out of the question. I highly agree.
Honest question. What do you want to do? What would be online? Because you cannot do an offline job. You can't. And we know this, right? You can do gig work, but that's not a full-time job.
Yeah, no, it's just side money.
You're
like realistically where I want to go in the future with this is like, I was kind of hoping to transfer this over to like being segment wise. Like the root cause is like, I want to do like a podcast on like Friday and then like Thursday, do like a Dark Souls stream with Kelly and like segment it. So like it's different things, but it's more planned out. But like, I don't know, like depression and uncertainty messes with a lot of it.
Do you think you could ever do something consistent?
Yeah,
because
100%. I did Locale Live for 2 years.
No, you did, right? You did, but first of all, Locale Live. Hold on a second. Locale Live is so. You know I didn't do it, right? You understand why I could not do that stuff, right? Like,
yeah,
that's not
I understand why you did
content.
It's not positive content, but at the same time, like you know why I did it, because like the money was there, and it's like I needed to play catch up because I went broke in 2015.
Yeah, you were playing accelerated catch up, exactly, and you bit your teeth and you bit your tongue and you ran forward and you did what you needed to do for your family for like 2 years and you made all that money and you banked it. And again, I'm going to say this again. I respect you for that. I can't do that.
I would say this, but
I'm too good to do it, but I love that for you. I'm too good to do what you did, but love that for you.
I still consider Boogie and Key my friend. Like if they asked me to be a part of something, I probably will. I mean, like I didn't like where Locale was.
What's really sad is Phil said no and chooses to do shit like this and make an ass out of himself for absolutely fucking nothing when he could have gone and made an ass out of himself and made 50, 60, 70, 80 plus $1,000 a year. No, he's giving it away for fucking pennies on the dollar.
Petty, right? I didn't like that. It was like a 24-hour telethon, where it's like it felt like we were running a church more than a podcast, right? Like,
would you rather be a lol cow or beg for money online? I can't. I don't like the idea. Well, you can beg for money online if you want to, but the thing that bothers me about Phil is he begs for so much money. I think if you're in the position where you're begging, you should, when you're begging, you shouldn't be giving $40,000 a year to Scopely. So if he pulls $100K a year and $40K goes to Scopely, he can live on $60K. To me, there's, I think it's the greed that really bothers me. Also, how much does Lolcow pay?
give the Jesus. Like everything was like, how much mustard can we dump on our head to make money?
Right. And that's not content. In my opinion, that's not content. That's
yeah, but nobody gives a fuck. Like, no one cares at all about your opinion, dude.
Clown acting, smashing a pie in his own face. And yes, a clown is a full-time job. It really is.
Yeah.
There's clowns
He would know.
out there who make full-time
Well,
money.
Boogie is a full-time clown right now. And I want to say he's my friend. And like, I've called him a couple times, like, and told him he had to slow down on certain jokes because it's going to hurt him in the long run. But like it bothers me to my core that Boogie is like ripping his house up for like Locale Live right now. It's like, have you seen the state of Boogie's like streaming room right now? It's like, dude.
Oh, no, I don't follow that stuff, man. I swear to you, and you might not believe me, I have never watched Locale Live once. I've only seen clips of it on social media. Once I watched Kino Casino reacting to it. I have never watched the show. I have zero desire to ever watch that kind of content, nor do I want to be a part of it. You know, for me, the content that I put on the internet, I want it to feel like it's something that someone can watch today, 10 days from today, 10 weeks from today, 10 years from today, and be like, it's positive content, it's fun, it's gaming or whatever, it's a podcast. It's something that can be fun no matter what. I don't want to put something on the internet that feels like it's harmful or
well, then you need to take down like a lot of your stuff.
It's dated or...
Pick up, Sergeant. Take it easy, honey.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, I feel like
I know what you're saying, but I feel like to me, it feels like you're conditioned to do it this way because this is the way that the trolls won't fuck with you. because like I
Oh,
was
talk about my trolls.
because I was conditioned to do things forever just to try to avoid getting ire.
Oh, I don't give two shits about what my trolls say about me anymore. I
Yes, he
don't,
does.
dude.
Yes, he does.
I want to make a legacy that in 10 years, or 20 years, 30 years from now, someone stumbles upon Dark Side Phil because I know no one's going to care about me eventually. It's going to happen, right?
Nobody cares about you now. I mean, really.
But someone
You
will
honestly
find the
believe that,
channel and
though?
be like,
Like I'm not going to sit here and be delusional. Like anybody's going to show up to like one of my Red Sex streams 20 years from now. If that shit might get one view a year, right? It's like to me it's like bubblegum content. Like you consume it right then and there, and once it goes out into the trash can, it's never to be seen again.
that's because you're playing Red Sec.
I mean, like
Seriously.
right? But like, what's the difference between that and like Breath of the Wild?
I don't know at what point it is that she where she walks in and tells him he's being loud as fuck. I assume it's near the end because then the call, it looks like he goes back to the game here. So we're almost done.
Because, all right, I'll give you an example. All right. The other day, I'm streaming and someone joins my stream. And, you know, do you believe them or not? I don't know. Someone says, wow, I just found your Heavy Rain playthrough.
And since Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain, that came out in 2010. Yeah, I found your Heavy Rain playthrough and I loved it. And I just decided to check out your live content. And to be honest, your content is nothing like it used to be. But that's cool.
Yeah, it sucks way harder and it was shitty back then.
Cool to know that someone who did a playthrough of Heavy Rain when it came out in 2010 is still live streaming in 2026, you know?
Phil legit thinks people will still watch his shit 10, 20 years from now. Nobody is going to watch any of this 20 years from now, honestly.
And if you truly make something that is representative
43-minute mark of the call itself. I think it starts around here. So yeah, coming up here shortly. Yeah. JC, thanks for the $5. I appreciate you.
of an honest reaction at the time that something is happening, then that content can be immortal.
That's super niche, though. It's like let's take Burnt Peanut back into this conversation, right? How many people in the world right now do you think is watching Burnt Peanut's Arc Raider live stream from last week? It might be a couple thousand because he's so big, but like by the time that you get a year out, that stream is going to get the same views as like the Heavy Rain. You might convert one person over to a Phil, winner at that point, right? That happens, right? You find somebody that's into a really niche market and they find you and they just adapt to your personality. By the way, I'm sorry, Sweetie Man, thank you for the 15 gifted subs. Thank you so much. But that's a Bigfoot. That's what I call a Bigfoot. That's the exception, not the rule, right? But the rule is 99.9995% of the people that interact with this content are going to do it when the day it comes out and the time, and that's when they're going to consume it. And very, very, very few people are ever going to consume it after the fact.
That's correct. And you're always going to get the insane exponential, attention as soon as something comes out. You're right. But at the same time, what you're talking about Burnt Peanut and you're talking about online games, that's very different from a game that is.
But Heavy Rain's
Heavy
Rain's is a game, right? But it's not that much different. That's a Let's Play-ish game, right? Because you weren't live streaming in 2010. You were actually doing Let's Plays in 2010.
Yep, that's right.
Because live streaming didn't really pop off until 2013, 2014.
And I was behind the curve.
Yeah.
I was late to the game on live streaming. I was doing the on-demand videos for a very long time, and I was one of the prominent guys, particularly doing the narrative-based stuff, like the Heavy Rains, the Walking Dead, when it came out from Telltale Games.
Phil doesn't understand that he is not unique enough to have created something that will be long lasting. I guess that's just the problem. He thinks that his gameplays just seem to have a certain something that nobody else's gameplay, like a positive thing. He seems to think that his playthroughs just have a certain something that just makes it, so good.
Those games got me giant attention because I was reacting to narrative stories. And that's what I mean. Like, there's a difference today between someone who's reacting to playing an online-oriented multiplayer experience. You're right. Today, if you play the first stream of a game, day one, you're going to get attention. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, you need to have an audience who's plugged in. If you don't, they don't really care. No one's going to jump in. You know what I mean? Unless they hear that, he's doing something innovative with a multiplayer game, they're not going to jump in. But when you do a playthrough of something on launch day, that is, a one-time experience. That day one, when I played Elden Ring, I stuck in the entry-level area, and I fought that stupid Golden Knight guy. I forgot his name. Until I beat him. And everyone to this day still quotes it. Oh my God, Phil, you were an idiot, but it's the most entertaining thing because
it's unique. It's what people remember it as. But I want to bring this up though, and I think you're disregarding this. Is trends happen, especially in the online space. And I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch. She makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. She's here.
Trends happen, especially in like the online space. Like, and I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch. She makes
I think he says right there, he says, uh-oh.
like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
He says, I'm sorry, baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being
Something about a conversation. It's really loud.
extremely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
I-
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. But-
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Thought she was asleep.
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. But-
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to.
Games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being extremely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
Something. If you want to have this conversation, can you go somewhere else? You're being insanely loud, I think is what she says.
You watch.
No.
She makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being extremely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
I-
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. But-
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
But
This is why I don't do this stuff at night, you know, and I didn't know I was being this loud, so I gotta go.
okay.
It was a fun conversation, though. This is why I would like to have you on my podcast.
Meet my bestie.
Well, can I finish this point before you leave?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I know you watch a content creator called Early Bird, right? You reference that, like Early Bird. She's like she makes like old video games. It's like she does like little video essays on them. Well, like that's what's popular on YouTube right now, the video essay. And what's going to be popular 2 years from now might not be the video essay, but right now that's the new hotness, and that's what replaced Let's Plays. And let's
I think she said, if you're going to have these conversations, can you let me know? Let's hear it again. Comes in around like the 50-minute mark-ish.
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. She makes like video content of old
Here we go.
trends happen.
We're gonna hear it again. You guys want me to turn it up for you? I'll just turn it up just like a little bit of a skosh for you guys. Just a little bit.
Happen, especially in like the online space. Like, and I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch. She makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being extremely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
I-
I was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. But-
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
But
This is why I don't do this stuff at night, you know, and I didn't know I was being this loud, so I gotta go.
okay.
It was a fun conversation, though. This is why I would like to have you on my podcast.
Meet my bestie.
Well, can I finish this point before you leave?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I know you watch a content creator called Early Bird, right? You
Video essays. It's just the problem is making that kind of content on YouTube today is so risky because you're at the mercy of the algorithm, where
Mhm.
at any moment they could demonetize
Yeah, he says, my wife wants to go to sleep, but like, wasn't she already sleeping?
your video. I had a channel where I made video essays before
KO
they were
Gaming?
even called video essays. You know, it was called KO Gaming, and I had a 1 million view video, and within 5 months of me working hard on that channel, it got demonetized for no reason. You know, it's just not worth it. The money today is with live streaming, not with the video essays, unless you find success with the algorithm, which is very rare. And even then, when you find that success, it's fleeting. It's not long term. You know what I mean?
I
Like, you
100%
could-
agree. I 100% agree with you because I can think of a guy right now named Clown that he did a lot of Elden Ring video essays, and I loved him to death. And he's quit YouTube at this point because they take so much time and energy to make. And at the end of the day, it's like you got to hit a home run every time you make one. If you have one that underachieves, you put 40 hours of your life into something that didn't make you no money.
exactly.
Separate rooms? Maybe.
And imagine that's your business. And then all of a sudden, you know, one day it's good, 1 month it's good, 6 months it's good, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you for no reason. You didn't even do anything wrong. It's just gone. And that's why I stopped doing that on-demand shit. Like, I used to only do on-demand videos. And when I saw stuff getting demonetized, I was like, nah, I'd much rather have a live audience contribute to what I'm doing, and that way they can't just steal that from me. So anyway, yeah, good conversation. But yeah, I gotta go, man. It was a good one, though. I wish I could get you on my show. I wish that
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't care about anything else. Want you on the show, want you on the show, want you on the show. Yeah, he don't want to fucking be on your show. I think he gave you a fucking hour of his time because you gave him $50 and he fucking felt sorry for you. So that was that. So of course, after that happened, we have
Stop talking.
some damage control, of course. And that brings us to our clip from
Go ahead.
Stuart Ellington. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. We need Snort Hogan's intro here.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, 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 tell you. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
But before we get there, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go ahead and jump headfirst in.
The way he apologizes smells like a lady. Remember when she didn't want to do the co-op streams and he was like, you know, you can go if you're tired. It's okay. You don't have to stay. It's okay, baby. You don't have to, you know.
Do it so I can talk about this and get it out of the way, and then we can move on to gaming. All right?
Damage control. I call this damage amplification. Well, yes, but he's attempting, I think, here to run damage control.
So, last night, something crazy happened out of nowhere, completely unexpected. All right, let's talk about it. So, I'm in bed with my wife. All right? My wife's
Now, he says that they're in bed. So he's supposedly having this entire conversation just like right there in bed with her.
asleep. I'm not asleep because I'm more of a night owl. I stay up later. In fact, I've told you guys
I get drunk and in my feelings until 4 o'clock in the morning.
as many times I kind of stay up late, sometimes doing work, just sometimes relaxing. And it just so happens that I am just on the internet, on YouTube, and in my recommended, I see a video. It's Wings of Redemption. He's actually streaming, but it says he's playing Arc Raiders. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wings of Redemption is playing Arc Raiders? He doesn't play Arc Raiders. He hates that game. He detests that game. So I know that something is up. All right? So I clicked on it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have said, I'll have some self-restraint. Let's not do this. But I clicked on it, okay? So I start
You need self-restraint? Okay.
watching Wings stream. And basically what's happened is Wings of Redemption is in a party with two guys who I don't know who they are, okay? I'm assuming they're acquaintances or people that he knows that he's done co-op with before. And I'm like, well, this will be interesting because I played Arc Raiders for a couple of months. I'm curious, you know, what the gameplay will be. He doesn't play this game, right? And so as I'm watching it, it becomes fascinating because he's playing it totally the opposite of how most people do. He's outright saying in his commentary, I hate this game and I hate looting. Looting is for wimps and a word I can't say. And basically, you should be killing everyone, right? You should be killing everyone. That's the whole, and the teammates are like, but that's not really how you play. It's really PvE. You're supposed to like team up. And yes, you can snake people, but you're not supposed to. And Wings is just like, no, we should go be killing people right now. So it ends up being this crazy stream of him teaming up with these guys, right? I watched it for maybe like 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, as I'm listening to the stream, I realize something's up because the commentary of the guys.
Digital Melanin. Thank you for the 5. Rip divorce coin. Not necessarily. They could be divorced and still live in the same house. In all fairness, divorce coin can still totally be a viable thing.
I started noticing that the things that they're saying is kind of like sneak disses. All right? Like they said to him, what's that meme? It's a countdown. It's like 14, 13, 12 times or something like that. That's a detractor meme against Wings. I don't even know what it means, but that's a detractor meme, okay? One guy literally can't stop talking about otters. I don't even know what that is. Something new? I don't know. You know, but anyway, so
Why do you know all the Wings memes? I thought you didn't care and he was banned from your show and fuck him and
basically, oh, it's the age of consent meme. So people are informing me now because I don't even know what these are. People are saying that's the age of consent meme against Wings, okay? So basically, these guys are doing these memes that are totally anti-Wings, and he is completely oblivious to it. Completely oblivious to it. I'm like, I know what's going to happen. These guys are going to do something to get Wings in trouble. That's why they've teamed up with him here. So I'm basically trying to now type in chat to tell Wings, hey, Wings, FYI, you know, this is a problem. These guys, I don't know who they are, but literally every other word out of their mouths is a detractor meme at this point, and you're not catching on. They're going to do something. Like, this is some kind of a setup, right? I go to type in his chat, and it won't go through. Like, it looks like it's going through, but it's not going through. And I'm like, what is happening here? I can't talk to the guy. And then I thought back, and I'm like, wait a minute.
because you're muted. Haha.
Do you remember what happened a couple months ago or a few months ago? So back in December, if you remember, Wings was supposed to be on my podcast, this show, okay? And he canceled. I then tried to reschedule a few times, and he started ignoring me and not responding, okay? And
Honey, he's just not that into you. Like, babe, it's not that deep. It's not that. Like,
the only way that I could get his attention was to go onto one of his live streams at around the same time that I did last.
so you come back again. This is the fucking girl, okay? Like, this is the girl that you dump, okay? You ghost her, which is kind of a shitty thing to do, but fuck it. Like, get the hint. Like, you're not wanted here. Like, fuck off, go away. This is the chick that you fucking ghost, that you fucking dump, that shows up 3 months later in your fucking DMs, 6 months later in your fucking DMs, and you block her, and you block the number, and she starts texting you from different fucking numbers and emailing that one weird email address you made that one fucking time to get a new fucking like Netflix account or something, and only she would fucking know. And she's there 6 months later, 10 months later, and 14 fucking months later, and the bitch never leaves you alone. That is this man. And I don't even care. I don't care if women don't like that. I'm a woman. I can fucking say it. I know how some of these broads fucking act. That's what this is. This is the chick that you break up with, who never goes away.
last night, okay? Because that's when he broadcast.
But talks mad shit about you. Talks mad shit about you. Thinks that you're a piece of shit, but won't stay the fuck out of your DMs, though.
Like, he's always kind of broadcasting at ridiculous hours. And I jumped on there and was trying to get his attention then to get an answer about, hey, will you join my stream or whatever? And apparently one of his moderators permanently timed me out, which means I'm not banned. Like, I can see the chat and I can try to type, but my text never goes through. Now, I didn't know that because I haven't tried to type in a Wings chat in like 2 months, right? So now here we are in a situation where I absolutely need him to see that he's about to get into trouble with these guys. I'm trying to help the guy and my text won't go through. So the first thing that I do, I jump on Discord and I try to message him, and I don't know if he's going to see
This, thank you for the 2. Feels a slump buster. Chew, I'm a woman and I agree with you, Toxie, 100%.
that or not because he's in the middle
I appreciate the support
of the game. So I'm like, what else can I do? Oh yeah, I could just log into my other account because the thing is,
I phoned you on her birthday, right? It's my birthday. Don't you want to tell me happy birthday? No, bitch, I broke up with you. Satan be gone.
if you haven't noticed, when we react to stuff, I'm using my DSP Reacts account because that's the one that I have as a YouTube premium sub, so I don't see ads on YouTube. So that's what I use to watch videos. But I also, of course, have my DSP gaming account.
My text doesn't go through. Instead of thinking, maybe they don't want to talk to me, he just goes on another account.
Which is my verified account and everything on YouTube. I don't have the premium membership on that one, but it still works. So I said, I'll switch accounts. So I switched accounts. I jumped back into his chat.
Doing all this in the middle of the night, by the way, when the man should be asleep. Man should be sleeping.
Okay.
Remember, he's so busy. He's so busy. He's whooped at the end of the day. Dead tired.
And now I'm trying to talk to the guy. And again, he's basically not seeing me. And I'm like, the only way I'm gonna get this guy's attention so he doesn't get in trouble, I'll send him a super chat. So I send him a super chat, all right? Because I want him to stop playing with these guys. I'm like, dude, if you keep playing with these guys, they're gonna mess with you. They're gonna make content for detractors. This is awful. So I send him the super chat, all right? And then finally, he sees it. He reads it. And he's like, oh, okay. And basically he says, he stops the game like he ended that game. He rushed to end the game because he saw my super chat warning him that these guys were doing detractor stuff. And he says, I'm gonna go on a break, okay? And I'm like, oh no. He leaves their mics on. He walks away from his stream, leaving these guys' microphones on. I can't explain that, okay? So he goes and he does it, and guess what happens when he walks away to use the bathroom? Just take a wild guess. Let's see, top 5 things that would happen. Number 1, that's what happened, okay?
This was yesterday, by the way. All of this went down Thursday night. So this is his podcast from yesterday morning, because all this again went down Thursday night.
Said the N-word on his stream.
Just if anybody needed clarification.
Multiple times. Now, I think it was a clip. I don't think they were saying it, but there was some clip that they kept playing, and he just kept saying the N-word over and over and over in a loop publicly on his stream. So he comes back, and now me and his moderator are trying to tell him, dude, you have to shut this down like right now, because if you don't, YouTube is going to end up holding you accountable. Oh, people are saying that's a clip of him saying it. Now, I don't know that. All I know is it was someone saying the N-word. People are saying it's a clip of him saying it. I didn't know that. So you guys are informing me more than I would know of any of this stuff, okay?
Then it sounds like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so you probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. It sounds like you don't even know what you're talking about. You know, people who are friends can sometimes rip on each other and sometimes say mean things or what sounds like a mean thing, but it's an inside joke or it's, you know, something. Just because somebody says something that might be negative or derogatory, like you don't know him or his friends or these dudes that he games with, you know, sometimes frankly, if I can't like hang out with somebody and like we can't mutually like bust each other's fucking balls, and I don't want to hang out with you. If we can't make fun of each other and probably like sometimes pretty raunchy too, then like you don't sound like fun and I don't want to hang out with you. Sounds like it would hurt your baby back bitch feelings, but come on, man, toughen up a little bit.
So basically, I'm like, you got to shut this down, dude. You're going to get in massive trouble if this is on your channel. So
you just needed a reason to fucking insert yourself and like sound like some kind of fucking white knight.
he did. He shut down the stream. He deleted it. He restarted the stream. And basically, I was in chat and I was, you know, talking to him. And then he called me on Discord. Now, I was not expecting that at all. Like, I was intending to just maybe have a chat with him in the chat for like a couple minutes, 30 minutes, maybe just talk and see how he's doing and see what just happened. Like, who are these guys? Why are they messing with him like that? And he calls me on Discord, all right? I shouldn't have answered because it was the middle of the morning, right? So what I did is he called me on Discord. I got out of bed. I came in here and I answered his call and we talked for like 30 minutes about everything. We talked about.
So he said he was in bed with her and then he got up and hold on. I want to hear that again. He started off this conversation with he was in bed next to the wife. She was dead ass asleep. Okay.
So what I did is he called me on Discord. I got out of bed. I came in here.
I got out of bed and came in here.
I answered his call, and we talked for like 30 minutes about everything. We talked about these guys who were trying to mess with him, and he thought that they were his friends, and because he had done co-op with them before, and I'm like, dude, they're not your friends. This is the same as your other co-op buddies, and people are trying to bait you all the time. And we had a long conversation, probably like 30, 40 minutes, I would say, about a million things, okay? So that's that. That's what happened. And then basically what happened was, as we were talking, my wife woke up and walked across the house and opened the door and said, "You're being insanely loud over here. Why are you doing this in the middle of the morning?" And rightfully so, she has the right to yell at me. I shouldn't have.
But didn't he say at some point she had noise canceling earbuds, headphones, something? I would assume earbuds if she's sleeping. Like she had something that was like noise canceling. So she can hear him like down the hall in another room. Cool breeze. Thank you for the tenor. Happy Valentine's Day, Toxie. We love you. Oh, very sweet. Appreciate. Big ups. Like, I thought she had noise canceling shit. So she magically heard this man? And it started off, he was in the same room, then he wasn't in the same room, then he was in the office. What are we doing?
Done that in the middle of the morning. You know, my fault. I already apologized to her. I shouldn't have done that. She has the right to sleep. Just because I'm more of a night owl and I stay up later, and she goes to sleep earlier than me because she works earlier. You know, it's messed up that I should have never.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine being woken up to this bullshit. Imagine being woken up when you're the one who has to leave the house and go and work the job. Imagine this fuck nugget waking you up with his bullshit because he needs a fucking ego boost.
Taking the call. What I should have done was denied the call and instead said to.
Also, does the wife know that you're giving like $50 super chats to dudes on the internet? Kind of weird, man.
Wings, hey, I'm not going to take your call, but we can talk in chat because my wife is asleep next to me here. But I didn't do that, okay?
My wife is asleep next to me.
So, basically...
He definitely answered the call in the same room. You think? You think so?
Look at these idiots. What are you talking about? She woke up and walked across the house. Yes, I just said I left the bedroom and came into the office to talk to Wings because I didn't want to wake up my wife. And then I ended up waking up my wife because I'm an idiot. Okay? So anyway.
I don't know. They're already calling him on it. She woke up and walked across the house. That makes no sense. He didn't really sound like he was being all that loud, in all honesty.
It is what it is, all right? And basically, there's nothing bad about the conversation we had whatsoever, at all. I think that hopefully it was a conversation that he will get something out of, notably...
Nah, it was a pretty boring conversation, just like the first one that y'all had. I just like that she woke up. We got confirmation.
Just in summary.
We got confirmation that she's still in the house. Whether or not they're divorced, I have no idea, but...
The guy's miserable and doesn't want to stream games anymore. Like, he outright doesn't want to do it, but he says he's trapped.
Neither do you. You just don't say it open and publicly, which is smart, but...
And he can't really do any other kind of work. And I was trying to get him to figure out, what is it that you want to do then? Do you want to be a podcaster? Do you want to make other kinds of content? He's got to figure something out for himself. If not just sit. I mean, the dude is now at the point where he's playing Arc Raiders.
Just change it. Change it from team divorce to team roommates. That's all.
At 1 o'clock in the morning with two people who he thinks are his
team roommates. Roommate coin. Going to the moon.
Friends who are actually trolls who are spamming the N-word on his mic on his stream. This is not the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not the way. Now, in reality, you guys are right. I probably shouldn't be bothering. Like, why is it my problem? It's not. It's not my problem. It's his problem to figure out his own life.
Right. So what are you doing?
But, you know, I like to try to help people, and maybe that's just not my job, and I should step back. You know, maybe that's the case. Maybe I should just be like, all right, you know what? Wings is Wings. If he's going to make mistakes, he's going to make mistakes, and I can't stop him from making those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. So that's what happened, and basically at this point, yeah, I'm never going to be accepting calls from Wings of Redemption in the middle of the morning ever again on Discord. That's probably a bad idea, particularly because it's going to wake up my wife, and, you know, will anything ever come of it? Like, I hope that he got something out of the conversation. I don't know if
he got your $50.
He did. I hope he took some of the stuff that I said to heart. I do feel like Wings can succeed.
Dude, maybe, like, stay in your own lane, man, and, like, worry about you. Roomie coin. There we go. We are reimagining divorce coin and introducing roomie coin.
Okay. Seriously, I know that he can succeed. 100%. I feel for the guy. But he has to get out of this, this loop that basically he's stuck in. This loop of he can't make money, he can't get views, he can't get any kind of notoriety on the internet. His trolls are the reason because they troll him and mess up with his content. So then it gets him depressed. So then he drinks soda and he eats bad and he can't sleep and that screws up his schedule. So then he can't...
Didn't he call Wings, by the way?
...do other things either. And now his whole life is messed up. And then it just gives more ammo to his trolls to make more content, which then messes with him. You see what I'm saying? It's an endless loop. He needs to break the loop. I can't do it for him. No one can do it for him. He's got to do it for himself, right? And I hope that he will. But there's not much I can do about it, you know? To be honest, I feel like something that he should do is stop just doing gameplay constantly. He should, and he should move on to other kinds of conversational content. Because the thing is, the Lolcow Live thing he was doing was the right way, just in the wrong format. I think that Wings can do really good in a talking format, a podcast, or as a guest on a show, but not Lol Cow Live. Lol Cow Live is a degrading show where it's constant embarrassment and constant what's the next stunt or prank we can pull to, as he said, to turn it into a marathon. You know what I'm saying? And he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't be trying to just completely embarrass himself constantly to make money. It should be content that he wants to make. And that was the problem with Lol Cow Live. It's obvious he didn't want to make that content, but it was the only content he could make to make money, right? So he needs to find...
I agree, AJ. You say don't remember anyone asking him to involve himself. Right. It's kind of like, who the fuck asked you? Like, who are you? Go away.
That balance.
Just felt the need to fucking insert yourself somewhere because, like, you don't have enough going on.
Where he can make content he's okay making, and it also makes him money. I found that. I'm lucky enough and I'm happy enough to know that I'm here. I'm a podcaster. I'm also a gamer. I could do all these fun things and I love doing them and I make a living doing it. He's miserable with what he's doing. At least that's what he says. And you got to take him at face value for what he's saying, right? So I'm sad that I feel like no matter what I do, I might not get through to the guy, you know? I'm not saying that I would be the guy to do it. Like maybe every once in a while I like him on my show as a guest, but I don't think that I could run a consistent show with him because again, he doesn't have any set schedule. He doesn't have any consistency. He says he hates that. So I don't know what else I could possibly do. You know what I mean? Like what else could I do to help the guy? I don't know. But basically, that's what happened last night, all right? And I wanted to talk about it this morning so that you should know exactly what happened, all right? There you go. That's what happened. I was insanely loud, and I disturbed my wife, and she got upset with me, and rightfully so. She should have gotten upset with me because I shouldn't have had that conversation at 1 to 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning with how late it was. Like I said, I was watching his stream and then got caught up with what was going on, trying to help him, and next thing I know, here we are having a conversation on Discord that we shouldn't be having that time of the day, right? So, it is what it is. Enjoy, because it's already on the internet. I'm sure everyone's clipped it and put it all over the place, all right? And that's that. Okay. Someone also tipped $2 says, well, now you at least prove your detractors wrong about your wife leaving you. I hope you and Kat patch things up afterwards. Yeah, it was no big deal. Basically, it hung up. I said, you know, I had to leave to Wings. We got back into bed, and I typed in Wings chat one more time, said, sorry, I had to go. You know, I shouldn't have basically done that. And that was that. And we're good, you know? We went to sleep, woke up this morning, I apologized to her again, and we're fine. It's no big deal. As I said, yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to accept Discord calls at 2 in the morning again. That was dumb of me. I never should have accepted the call. That was really stupid. Okay?
I don't think that was... I don't think that's the way it went.
Yeah. Alex from Phoenix did a $5 super chat and says, you stepping in to prevent his stream from being shut down was the right call. Like you said, you can't help anyways. Cheers.
Yeah, good job.
Burning down, and you yell to everyone fire, and you call the fire department, and you break the windows open so people can get out of the house. You're doing everything you possibly...
His roommate didn't leave. We're felted, right? We're felted!
Yeah, and the house still burns down. And it's like, oh. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Let's see. Cabal, 38 months as a member, says push Wings on his consistency and getting a co-op. At this point, no, I don't think I'm going to push Wings on anything. Wings already knows. I would love to have him as a guest respond. Like, he doesn't respond to Discord DMs. He just doesn't. It's insanely rare when he does. He won't have a consistent schedule. He won't set up something. I'm shocked. Now that I know him better, I'm honestly shocked he showed up to the show in October. Really, I am. I'm 100%. My jaw's dropping now. When he showed up, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then, you know, I don't know. No, but Banana Jose, you're right. He says, hasn't she said before sound travels far in your house? Yes. And that's what I mean. That's why this was incredibly stupid of me to accept the call in the morning. I should have said, no, that's going to be too loud. No matter where I go in my house, she's going to hear me. But I'm dumb, and I came over here. You got the, soundproofing in my studio. She'll never hear it. And, of course, it was loud as shit, you know, because I'm stupid. Okay, so Cabal, thanks. Mozzie did a $2 super chat. He says, hope you slept well last night, laughing out loud. After the call, I slept like a rock, you know? Yes, you can make fun of me that I woke my wife up in the middle of the morning and she ran across the house to yell at me because I'm an idiot. That's okay. I'm serious. You can joke about that because I did it. It's truthful. It happened.
We don't need your permission. Just so you know, we don't need permission to make fun of you.
No, it's not exaggeration. It's not the detractors taking a nugget of truth and extrapolating it into a lie. It's truthful. It happened. It's my fault. It's a mistake I made last night. Okay, so everyone make fun of me. I give you permission. Make fun of me. Okay.
We don't need that. We're adults. We can make fun of whatever the fuck we want. Thank you though.
But that's the only chance you have. Anything else, you're incredibly on thin ice. You understand me? So you better only make fun of the one thing that I approve of you making fun of me for.
Ooh, oh no. What are you gonna do? Drink about it to death?
Okay. Someone took the $1.50 and says, when you hear Wings saying things like he hates streaming and he hates playing games, do you really think people will show up to those streams? The wrong people will. His trolls will. Because they want to see him miserable. So the people who hate him will show up to see him be miserable on stream when he says that kind of stuff. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing I'm trying to get through to him. I'm like, dude, you overshare too much. Sometimes you have to have a thought and keep it in the brain.
The soundproofing, he also doesn't have the soundproofing anywhere near the door. The door, see where it says sure here on his microphone? The door is over here. There's soundproofing behind him, which don't know why that's there. But over here to the left, that's where the door is. There's no soundproofing over here. The door that leads right out into the fucking hallway, that carries down the hallway and presumably right into their fucking bedroom.
Don't have it come out the mouth. But he has a bad pattern of going too far.
But now you can hear him talking now, and he sounds completely different. He's harsher. He's louder.
With what he shares, he
He didn't really sound all that loud to me, but
overshares all the time. Even if he's miserable on stream, he shouldn't be telling his audience he's miserable on stream. No one wants to be there then, you know? Or he should really try hard with his audience who care about him to figure out what it is he can do on stream that's productive and positive and fun, rather than, well, I know I hate Arc Raiders, but it's the only thing anyone will be here for, so let's play Arc Raiders and I'll just, you know, yell at the game the whole time. I don't think that's going to work. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? What? Based off real says, do you think Wings tried to set you up by letting other people record the call? What on earth are you talking about? Dude, it was public. It was on his stream. Of course people recorded the call. I knew it was on his stream. I was watching his stream. I told you. There was no setup.
So that made it like even more embarrassing for you.
That's ridiculous. Is that what people are saying? That he was trying to set me up? Absolutely not. That's not what happened at all. Please, the guy's got enough shit on his plate of people saying that he did stuff. Don't invent something. Okay? Seriously.
I got the drip. Go.
So there was that. And that's pretty much it. It was funny. For sure. Now, something about him flipping out about the banana song. So, let me go there. Because I think I have that clip. Here it is. DSP crashes out over the banana song. This is another clip from Snort Hogan.
Snort, snort, Togan. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
No, I can't do the banana song because I seriously still don't know it. I've watched it. What is it? I like banana, tasty banana. I don't. Again, for me, these things that become crazy memes are like a silly moment, right? Here I am, I'm playing Donkey Kong 64. I'm losing my mind because the game is insane, right? The game is so busted, delayed, just a mess. And I'm legit losing it. And I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna do something stupid. I start singing about bananas. And then people turn it into a freaking meme. Where is it? We can watch it. Where the hell is it? Because I don't really know the meme. You guys turned it into a meme, not me. Where the hell is it? I know it's in this list. Of course, now that I want it, I can't find it. I know it's in this list. What the hell? Where is it? Now I can't find it. Ah, here it is. Oh, here we go. Ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do something embarrassing today. This stream was too positive. Here we go.
Get me that banana.
I did it too early.
I need banana.
Banana, tasty banana. Put a banana in my mouth. See, I don't know. I don't. Wait, does it say it comes in denim? Is that what I actually say there? Hold on a second.
Banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel. It comes in denim.
No, I never said it comes in denim. That's not what that is. I said something else.
Tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel. It comes in denim.
Squeeze the peel. Here comes the nana. That's what I said. Squeeze the peel. Here comes the nana. That's what I said. Not it comes in denim. Here comes the nana. Like banana, for short for banana. So I just completely blew your mind because that's the true song. Are you ready? Here we go.
Get me that banana. Hold on tight. Here we go. I need banana.
Tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel. Here comes the banana. See, it says here comes banana. That's what I said. Not it comes in denim.
I have to hear it without him talking over it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do something embarrassing today. This stream was too positive. Here we go.
Get me that banana.
I did it too early.
I need banana.
Is he going to say it?
Tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel. It comes in denim.
He just kind of mumbles it. I don't really hear. I was going to say, I agree. Just like mushmouth. I can't really hear anything.
Squeeze the peel. Here comes the nana. That's what I said. Squeeze the peel. Here comes the nana. That's what I said. Not it comes.
Okay, well, it's still very phallic, and you're obviously talking about a penis. Like, you know, come on.
Comes in denim. Here comes the nana. Like banana, for short for banana. So I just completely blew your mind because that's the true song. Are you ready? Here we go.
Get me that banana.
Alt slowed it down, and it absolutely sounds like it comes in denim. It just, he's going to repeat it. But...
Stupid. Because you're so dumb, you couldn't even understand what I was saying. I said, squeeze the peel, here comes banana. That's what I said, not denim. Denim? Why would I say it comes in denim? What, are you stupid?
I mean, you probably did say what you're suggesting, but you still don't like it because it sounds like squeezing a dick. So you still don't like it. That's really why you don't like it. You still say it comes. It doesn't matter. Like, that's the whole point.
I never said it comes in denim. That's definitely not what I said there. I did not say
we're splitting hairs. It really doesn't fucking matter.
it comes in denim.
The fact that you get so upset about this is like factually retarded, but what you said, it really doesn't matter.
Guys, okay, this is the most ridiculous thing possible. Are you ready for this? I've had it. You people are so crazy on the internet. Listen. We're going to watch it one more time. I want you to open your goddamn ears and listen to what I say
Are you gonna shut the fuck up and let us hear it then?
here. Are you ready?
Banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in the...
In comes
That's all I hear at the fucking end. I hear a retard whose fucking brain's trying to work faster than his mouth can go.
the nana is what I said. In comes the nana. And I kind of stumbled over my words. Open, squeeze the peel, in comes the nana. That's exactly what I said. Has nothing to do with denim. You heard what you wanted to hear and turned it into a meme that doesn't exist, which is literally what you've done the entire time that I've been on the internet. You say or do whatever you want to believe, and then you act like it's a fact that it's not. No one ever said anything about denim. You literally made it up. It's not real. You're a weird person or people who literally hear what you want. You ready? One more time.
Fine, let them hear whatever they want. Why does it bother you so badly?
Banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in the...
In comes the nana. That's what I just said. In comes the nana. Has nothing to do with denim, but you make it up. And that's what I mean. That's my existence on the internet. Phil did this today. Well, he didn't. You made it up, or you twisted it to act like that's what it was when it wasn't. But you can believe whatever you want, or you can listen to reality. There's your evidence in black and white, right in fucking front of you. That never even happened. But you guys are crazy. Like, seriously.
This is supposed to be a gotcha, by the way. I can tell.
Anyway, dude, okay. You really have to stop. I'm not even kidding you. There's someone in Kick Chat saying you're saying denim. We just listened to it a million times. The word is not denim. It's like me stumbling over a word, and it sounds to me like I'm saying in comes the nana. Like squeeze the peel, in comes the nana, like into your mouth, right? That's the point. Like I was joking about squeezing a banana into your mouth. That's the whole thing. Why would I say it comes in denim? Are you an idiot? What the fuck in the game had to do with denim? What do bananas have to do with denim? You're just stupid. And the thing is, you have repeated...
Are you serious right now? Come on, man. Come on. Why would it say denim? Ha ha ha.
That phrase so much over the years, you now have programmed your brain to believe that's what I'm saying, even when we just listen to it over and over and it's not what I'm saying in the clip. That's how crazy you are. That's the cult mentality of people who hate people on the internet.
This is some wild gaslighting. It isn't working, but I mean, it's a good attempt.
You've actually created a mob of people who believe something is fact when the evidence is in your fucking face that it's not fact. You still believe it. Holy shit, man. There you go. Now, you know what? That's the attitude that you should have. Humble water filter salesman just says, I just find the song a funny moment. I don't really care I care about the last line. Good. I don't either. I never even knew the song. All I heard was people coming into my chat talking about the banana song, and I'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. It was a moment where obviously I was losing my mind. The game had driven me nuts because it was so difficult, so unpolished, such a mess. And here I am trying to play it to the point where, if you remember, I told everyone I'm 100%ing this game. And everyone said to me, why? Why are you 100%? You never 100% a game. Why would you 100% Donkey Kong 64? Do you remember my answer? Because this game is so bad. I never want to play it again ever in my life, so I'm going to make sure there's never a reason for me to ever return, and if I 100% it, I've seen everything, and I never have to come back to it. So I literally tortured myself to 100% it, so now I never have to play it again.
Oh, I mean, your purple heart's in the mail. Okay. I don't care much about this crash out anymore. That was really all I had. Is there anything else? Somebody said something about a clip is up from Street Fighter. I don't care too much about his Street Fighter gameplay, but I'm sure it's nice and roasty toasty toxic though. Snort Hogan doesn't really have anything new. Let's check in with Snort Burnell and see what they got going on.
Phil has the pignosis.
This is the latest from Snort Burnell. We can take a listen here. Unhinged button masher being crushed 23 times. Holy Christ. Darkside Rancher, thank you for the 5. I hear comes in Nana, at least today. Phil, what can you expect when the only thing you enunciate is your T's?
Mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. It's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
What's up, everybody? Are you guys down for some dancing tonight? Well, you better be, because tonight the Beastie Boy makes his return here on DSP Gaming, and he likes to dance after he wins. So we gotta practice our steps and the victory dances, right? What's going on? It's Friday Night Fights here on DSP Gaming, and it's time for Blanca. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I am ready. I'm excited for tonight.
A $17 tip from an anonymous tipper. So hold on, let me go ahead and play. Wow, holy crap, Jax.
We knew that was coming, didn't we? It's the only reason why he still fucking plays this shit. We do get to see the super, super retarded animation.
Is it a whale?
that from what I understand from listening to Kino Casino, it's a cricket pitch. It's not even a football stadium.
It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
We only have 146 viewers. Hopefully we get more than that. 146 on YouTube. We got to get hundreds of viewers. Hundreds! This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay.
Tonight, it would be great if we can get support for Street Fighter. We've already had an incredible head start, and that's 2 people. That's Jax, and that's the, anonymous tipper. Please support Street Fighter tonight. Everything appreciated. Liking the stream for engagement, much appreciated. Contributions on the YouTube kick side or tips, much appreciated. Let's get it going. All right, let's keep Street Fighter well into the schedule. It's been going well for a month. I'm excited to keep it in there. As long as you guys, keep supporting it, it's great. And thank you so much for the early support. Like I said, please let's keep that going tonight. Keep that support rolling for Street Fighter 6 so that we can keep it in rotation, because I've liked having it in rotation recently. Okay.
You even bake for money.
He looks so happy. He looks so happy playing this game.
I can't move. Got stuffed by a full screen fireball. I can't even remember how to play with him. I'm not even doing the right moves at all. I just put...
He's being dominated like the rookie he is. And if he keeps drinking, he's going to get even more.
Everything stuffs me. I'm done. That's level 3. He stuffed me. Yep. His normal just stuffed me clean. Nothing I could do about it whatsoever. Yep. Let me try again, because I'm so rusty. I'm not doing anything right. They all go right fucking through him, and his all stuff mine. He mashed fucking jab. That was level 1 super. I did it. I did level 1 super. It doesn't give it to me. He wins. Yep. Yeah, fuck this. Awful start. Right there. I was waiting for it. I knew he was going to do it. I did level 1 super. It doesn't give me a super, and I lose. Fucking game sucks.
Why are you still playing it? Oh, wait, because you got $100 from Jax Raxer, so you'll keep doing it.
What's up, King Michael? What? What? That's 2 bullshit things in a row. 2. 3 bullshit things, because technically that already hit, and the game let her do a fucking counter drive impact, so can't do anything. Yeah, complete trash. 3 complete bullshit things in a row by Cammy, none of which should
Oof, got perfected. Oh, yikes.
be in the fucking game.
Yikes.
Perfect KO. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect KO.
It's just a fucking normal that beats everything, so look at the damage she deals to me for just randomly pressing a button mid-screen.
Was this raw fill? Does anyone know? Or was this just another Cammy?
Why? Oh my god! I jump and I press roundhouse instead of the correct button. She gets to mash and gets a ginormous fucking bullshit thing in the corner. Do you see how bad this
Well, you said you hit the wrong button, so kind of sounds like that was on you.
game is?
Wow.
Oh, I did the cancel, and the cancel, of course, doesn't work because the ball didn't come out. So, what the fuck? It literally completely dropped the input. Because you heard me do the block ball motion with medium punch, it dropped medium punch entirely. The game is fucking garbage. Why do fucking people play it? I really want to know why people play this game. I don't understand. Why would you want to play a game that it drops the button over and fucking over? I had it won. I'm doing a combo into the corner.
Guys, if you are enjoying Street Fighter tonight, then please support the stream, all right?
Of course. Oh, dude, what am I supposed to do here? Pattern.
This is so funny. Oh, he did eat the crumble cookies. I don't know if you guys want to watch the DSP tries it of the crumble cookies. I think that's all really, because I streamed on Wednesday. And then I didn't have a chance Thursday or Friday. And I wasn't going to today either, because he isn't streaming today that I'm aware. And I was just going to come back tomorrow. And when he comes back and shit on him some more. But I think that's the only thing that I haven't covered.
Play. Can't interrupt anything he does. I can't stop him. Just pattern play. Pattern play. Complete trash. 100% pattern play in the corner. I react. Game doesn't allow me to react because the game fucking sucks online.
Ooh.
No combo! Oh my god, dude, fuck this game. I had it won. Doesn't do the basic combo. What do you want me to do? The game does not fucking work online. It's laggy shit. Can't do anything. He wins again. Why?
Didn't he eat the cookies with a fork? I don't recall.
Because my inputs dropped. You didn't outplay me. My
He did eat that cupcake with a straw. That was some of the most dented 220 shit I've ever seen.
inputs dropped again, and I lost. Okay, here we go again. Oh, that's it. Level 3 super. Yep. Because again, I can't poker attack like he does. I don't have it. I don't have rush down like Luke does. So he just gets to do it the whole round, and I have to block it endlessly.
Well, that's the funny thing about games like this, sir, with these characters. There are some characters that you are just going to be able to absolutely body every time you fucking play. And there are some that just, they're going to body you. There's certain strengths and weaknesses and certain moves and certain, levels of like how good the other person plays or doesn't play respectively. So yeah, sometimes you're just going to get your ass handed to you, dude. Like, I don't understand why we get so butthurt about this kind of stuff.
Can't do anything. Frozen in place. I try to react.
Like, honey, we all know that you're washed up. Like, your best days are behind you. You were on the back half of the campaign of life. It's okay. You don't have to play like you're 25 anymore. You don't have to play like you're 30 anymore. It's okay. You're 43 years old. Just go, fuck. That sucks. Well, we'll try again. Like, I don't know why we have to get so butthurt. There's always some problem. There's always some problem when you lose the match. Something didn't go right. Something went wrong. Of course, it's never your fault. I don't know. Like, just realize, like, you're just, like, you're outclassed, bro. That's it.
Can't react, just drops everything. Dude, the game is awful online. I hate
This idiot buys 6 cookies for $30. It was just for him to try.
I fucking hate this game.
Phil is a
I don't think it's something that he does, like, all the time.
big bloated fat baby. Yeah, try me, Vivi. I need data difficulty.
Of course.
He gets butthurt because he has an enormous amount of his self-worth tied to it. Yeah, but I mean, even at some point, you gotta, like, let it go. You gotta realize your best days are behind you. I don't know. Need to be a little bit more realistic, I think.
That just stopped my standing roundhouse. Can't do anything. Frozen. Can't do shit. Frozen in place. Can't react. I saw it coming out. I did level 1 super. I get hit. So I can't learn. Level 3. Yep. I just wanted to beat me. I don't want to play him. This connection with this guy is awful.
I agree. I get it. Okay. Street Fighter was like the one thing that he was like known for or whatever. But he gets agitated. Like he got like this about Mario Kart. He gets like this about Street Fighter. He gets like this about like every fucking game that he plays. I watched him melt down when he was trying to solve the puzzle in the Silent Hill F game that came out a few months ago or whatever. He always gets this angry. He always gets this agitated. I could see if it was just with Street Fighter because yes, you know what I mean? Like this used to be, right. This was his Al Bundy, 4 touchdowns. And he can't let it go. But
how many dropped inputs I got, right? So why would I want to?
Every time he would lose in Mario Kart, there was something wrong. There was some problem. There was hidden lag and dropping frames and, all this kind of stuff.
Continue to play this set? There's no point. The game doesn't work. The game literally does not fucking work.
Let's go. Let's get support for Street Fighter 6, everybody. Let's get some support. I have to drink cherry juice, tart cherry juice, every day. Why? Because I have a uric acid level condition in my blood. It's called gout.
The button mashing and lag beats it. Look, the button mashing and lag beats everything. I can't do anything.
4 touchdowns in 4th place at Evo.
I literally can't do anything because of the lag. It's so bad.
The dude rage quit Mario Galaxy and Sunshine. Exactly.
What happened? Dude, the slide didn't combo because of the lag. Fuck that. What an atrocious connection. Right. I couldn't side switch. I did, but the game didn't give it to me. Oh, the flip is... What did I say about the flip? The flip is invincible. You win. You played your pattern. It's safe online. I can't react. All my moves pass through your moves. The flip is ridiculous. Why does it even fucking exist? Why does the flip exist? If it's that good of a move, it beats almost everything in the game. Why does the flip exist?
Can we get something else? Can we get some more support for fighting games for the suffering that they cause me? That would be nice. I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch my legs for a second.
Like, that's his whole shtick, is that he's just constantly asking people for money.
Mash jab, level 3 super. Again, everything is safe. I can just mash jab and beat any move you have. I'll just keep doing it. What was I gonna do? I had to guess. I thought she was gonna throw. I had to guess there. There was literally nothing I could do.
You could change characters. I mean, there's actually a lot you can do. You can stop playing this game. You can change characters. You can turn off the internet.
to guess something. So
All right, we're gonna get started again. Guys, once again, another hour left. Please support the stream. Let's get some more support for fighting games. Keep them in the rotation. I've been playing them at least twice a week, and you know, it's been going well. I know you guys have liked it, which is why I keep them in the rotation as much as I do. So please, let's go. Let's get some more support for Street Fighter 6 tonight.
No.
everything hits. That was level 1 super. She wins now, level 3, yeah. Again, what happened? She hit me like twice. She hit me twice. I can't stop any of the hits. I tried to interrupt, or I just tried to block. I still get...
Nah, he can't play as Cammy because he'd suck because it's not as easy as he thinks it is. And then everyone would know if he keeps playing like the lesser characters or whatever, then I think it's easier for him to be like, oh, all these top tier characters.
I hit no matter what I do.
He can't get caught playing a top tier character and playing it shitty.
I tried to interrupt that back fist there with level 1 super. No super. I didn't do that. I never did super. Can't block. I can't block it. She wins.
Ooh, she was very aggressive.
I can't. She floats. I think she's gonna grab because she's floating. So I go to duck. She presses the button. You then can't block. So it's a complete option select. That flip online
Sounds like she outthought you. She did one thing to make you think she'd do a certain move, and then she did something else. Kind of just sounds like you were outplayed, bro.
is unfucking stoppable.
Cammy requires very fast reflexes. Then he would super suck with Cammy. Okay.
Good combo.
Wow, she beat his ass. Wow. Wow.
So I tried to anti-air, and Blanca's anti-air doesn't actually hit in the right direction, which is why I got beat.
Incredibly unobservant, very slow to react,
Great clip.
and I have no excuse for it. I have absolutely no excuse for it. I'm just
Very slow to react.
bad.
Gee, I wonder why I lost.
Piece of Piece went over what it took to play Cammy for hours. Phil has no idea what he's blabbing about. No, I can't imagine. I think he just rambles off this shit because he thinks he's smart. I don't know anything about it, but I can just tell by the way that he speaks about it that he doesn't even... I don't even think he understands fully like how the game works. Whereas Piece of Piece, I've heard him, it was a while ago, but he was explaining like some of it. And I have this game. I got it. I didn't particularly care for it. I only played it like a couple of times. Chun-Li is my favorite character. And I played it. It's fun for what it is, but I can't get into it like real, like extracurricular or anything like that. But could Blanca beat Cammy? Like if we had somebody who was a good Blanca player, could that happen?
Lost. That's I didn't do the Blanca.
Like one of these like master like Cammy players that he goes up against. If we put the controller in the hands of somebody who could play the game efficiently, does anybody know? Like, could Blanca beat Cammy?
Doll there for the record. Gee, I wonder why I lost. Good move. That was super. I had one. I had the game one, and I did the level 3 super, and it gave me fucking nothing. It dropped the
Any character can beat another character technically, and a lot of people are saying yes. Oh, okay. So it is just Cammy is upper mid, Phil overstates how good she is. It's just because he can't beat any of them, I would expect. Good Blancas beat Cammys all the time. Okay, so it is literally just him being like so deficient at playing the game. I appreciate you guys telling me. I was curious.
Oh, that's free. Can't do anything. Yup, it's free. Can't get out of the corner. There's nothing I
Wow, she fucked him up.
can do. I can't escape the corner. I can't even. There's no reversal super besides level 3 because
Cammy for the cheeks, Chun-Li for the thighs, baby. Get it right.
level 1 super misses the flip, so she could do the flip. And I couldn't do anything there either. Right? What I could have done, guess and do maybe level 1, and that's it. That's it. Free always hits me and I can't stop it. I can't move. That's it. She wins by matching a button. Literally did not time anything. Just stood there and said, I'm going to keep doing this. And it hits. Combo, combo, combo.
It kind of sounds to me like the way you're talking, it kind of sounds like you're just too slow. It sounds like they know how to bait you. It sounds like they figure out your pattern, if you even have one. Or maybe they figure out that you're just mashing and jumping about all over the place. I don't know. It sounds like not only are you, poor, like at playing, up against these other characters, it doesn't even sound like you know the characters particularly well. Chun-Li better than Cammy, but a wise person said, why not both? There didn't used to be a Cammy, so Chun-Li was my favorite.
Oh, no.
Way, way, way back in the day when I played. Not that I was ever good. I was not. I liked Chun-Li and I liked Vega.
When is my turn? Dude, when is my turn?
It's time to train.
I don't know.
When you get good, you loser. When you get good.
I don't play the game enough. When the fuck is my turn? Why does he get endless attacks in the corner and I can't stop?
Your spot on his reaction time is awful. He doesn't pay attention to iframes or know how frames work at all. Ah, but he complains about it a lot, but it sounds like he just doesn't know what he's talking about. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what that stuff is.
When do I get to press a button and it can actually have a chance of hitting this fucking guy? That's it.
I don't know. So it kind of sounds like you're asleep, man.
Didn't get him. I was trying to interrupt a level 3 the whole time to see if it worked. It wouldn't. That hit string he was doing, 1-2 crash shot, 1-2 crash shot. There was no interruption available. I was doing the level 3 the whole time.
Not here tomorrow. I hope that all of you, first of all, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day if you're going to celebrate it with a loved one or whatever. Even if you celebrate it by yourself, have a good day. All right? Be good to yourself. Be good to others. I'm going to have a good day with my wife tomorrow. We return on Sunday. When we return on Sunday, there'll be a level 1 podcast. There will be more Hollow Knight and RimWorld. Okay? This week coming up, an outstanding week is coming. We're going to have continuing playthroughs. We're going to have some new stuff. The Virtual Boy is on the way. I just got the
Oh, God, that's going to suck donkey balls.
shipping confirmation. It's supposed to be here sometime Monday. I'm going to do a live unboxing of the Virtual Boy. And then we're going to be playing a variety of Virtual Boy games. I'm going to have it right here on camera, and I'm going to be having it on my face playing it. I just got a final tip from 420. Let's smoke it up for Washington tonight, fam. Let's do it. Let's smoke it. Let's toke it. 420 in the house.
Yeah, he can't do that. He gets the weed shits. Because only cool people get the weed shits. I'm not going to play the crumble cookie thing. I know a lot of people don't like to watch him eat. It wasn't too terrible, but like I get it. Some people still don't want to, watch him do that. But I don't really think there's anything else that I haven't gone over. So it being Valentine's Day, I have some things to get to before I get ready to go to dinner and everything this evening. So love y'all very much. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Won't have too many clips to watch because we've caught up with everything, but that's okay. He'll come back and tell us how his wonderful Valentine's Day is, where they, I don't know, probably sit in different rooms and don't talk to each other for most of the day. Appreciate you. Be safe. Have fun. And as always, stay toxic, my friends.